Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking with me. Listen, man, we got some great news and some great stuff to talk about. Shout out Fresh Prince of Belize. I see everybody in the chat early. We got a whole lot of things we got to discuss tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because there's major news that's going on in the NBA circuit. You know, I appreciate everybody who checked out the video. Definitely the video that we put out earlier. Come on the show. Give me your thoughts on some things that we broke down. Let's politic. But nonetheless, man, it is wild what's going on. We kind of touched on what happened with Stephen A. and the Magic Johnson situation. Lonzo Ball was trending ridiculously today off the news. I couldn't believe today that they on First Take having a Lonzo Ball debate. To be honest with you, they were pretty much doing similar things that we were doing. You know, and like I said, Magic Johnson had the defense on 100. You know, Magic Johnson, the best point guard in basketball, he never fails to show his love for Lonzo Ball. I'm telling you, he truly believes in that kid. You know, he got the utmost confidence in him, and I do too. You know, we all do. You know, we all know what happened in LA. We're going to get into everything. Did Magic have full autonomy to make decisions out in LA? A lot of things. It's a lot of politics that went on in every situation, ladies and gentlemen. You know, but we're going to get to the beginning. We're going to get to everything. But number one, we want to know, would Lonzo Ball have been better with the Knicks? I don't know about better, but it would have been different. You know, Lonzo fits on all 30 teams in basketball. So just to say he don't fit here, the man fits everywhere. I mean, because his skill set could be utilized on all 30 teams. Shout out to everybody watching the college championship game too. But shout out Basil, salute to CWE. We got Rave Kingdom in here. We got my man Belize from New York. What's the deal, family? Talk to the people. We live. It's Flight Sports.
Hey. I'm live. You got me in here?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, man? You know this, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna give it a little playback, right? So I came in the house and I turned on ESPN and it was live. So I got to watch it live, and it was man, Magic Johnson, he's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. And you see, I love the context with him and Michael Jordan, with Michael Jordan drafting LaMelo and him drafting Lonzo. And you see the way how he speaks on Lonzo and how Jordan is like nowhere to be found talking on Melo, like showed up to the All-Star, don't even, give his credits to LaMelo. It's just so weird. And I like how they broke it down, how he really explained how Lonzo would have been better off on the Knicks. And I was really shocked, honestly, when he went to the Bulls. Like, I didn't even see that one coming, honestly speaking. I didn't see that one coming because of the fact that I still believe that he don't fit in that team. He fits, he makes everybody else better. And there's a lot of ISO ball going over there, but that's Zach's team. And Zach don't look like and even with Zach comment after Lonzo signed, it was, I hope y'all got enough money for me next season. Like, it was bad vibe. Like, I already seen it would have been like weird between them. And I don't know, with his injury being out, it kind of exposed how much the team need him. But him on the Knicks was right on the point, man. Julius Randle would have got better. Uh, Mitchell Robinson would have got better. The defense would have been there. Oh
Right.
man, D Rose him backing up. I mean, D Rose backing him up. Oh, it would have been good. I love Kimba. I'm in New York. I love Kimba, but I was
He
all
didn't
for I was
fit.
all for Lonzo.
Kemba was not the fit, period.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Point
not the
blank.
fit, bro.
We got a star-studded panel in the building. We got all access in the building. What's the deal, Dex? Talk to the people. We live.
Damn, we skipped me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my fault. No, it was an introduction.
Go ahead.
We coming your way,
I
Ray?
go after. All good. I go after. All good. Go ahead,
My
Dan.
boy Rave in the building. My boy Rave. I love Rave, bro. Rave's my guy. What up, my boy?
What's good, Dex? How you feeling tonight, man?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Flight Sports TV. Shout out to the panel, and shout out to the courageous chat that we going on in the courageous chatter that we going on in the chat, and shout out to the listening viewers who will be viewing the stream. And good looking to you for rocking out with Flight Sports TV.
Salute the Dex. Rave Kingdom, what's the deal? Hey, listen, we had a lot of news today. Lonzo was trending all over every goddamn thing. What's your thoughts on this whole situation? We want to hear from you tonight.
Well, for one, what news? Like what? What news?
Well, it really was no news.
What
was your thoughts on analyzing the politics between Magic and Stephen A. Smith today live on First Take?
Yeah. Okay, the debates and going on, and yeah, it's been trending big facts. No, I seen that. For one, shout out to everybody, shout out to the chat, shout out to everybody, man. There's glorious people that come here every day. Shout out Flight Sports TV, the hottest in the streets. Shout out guys on the panel decks. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Fresh Prince, everybody, Flight, everybody that's going to end up being on the panel, and later, Marvin, whatever else that comes up. It was crazy because Magic Johnson was today speaking a little facts, speaking on the truth about Lonzo Ball. And what Stephen A. Smith did today was try to bring back the old narratives of like, well, can he even shoot? And this is his first time shooting on a 44% clip. And then Magic Johnson's like, whoa, he did it last year. What do you mean this is his first time? And Lonzo Ball has proven that he is a legit shooter in this league. And not only he is a legit shooter, he is a defending guard. As Stephen A. Smith had to pay homage, because Magic Johnson said, Lonzo Ball is one of the best defenders in the league. And Stephen A. Smith, I can't argue that, because you can't argue that. And sadly, the haters are trying to argue that because they cannot accept the fact that Lonzo is good at something. They hate it. It's almost like it's a poison to them if they hear that Lonzo Ball is good at something. It's like it hurts them bad, and I love it. I'm glad it hurts them. I also heard Stephen A. Smith acting like he wouldn't do anything for these Knicks. That is clearly not even. Are the Knicks even going to make the play-in?
Nope.
No.
They're not even going to make. Hold up. They're not even going to make the play-in. So this has nothing to even do with Lonzo Ball. Anybody can help the Knicks right now.
Alex Burke is out.
They're not even going to make the play-in. So I don't know what's with the extra. That's what makes it more disrespect to be like Lonzo. Like nigga, this is your Knicks, Stephen A. Smith. You're trying to improve your team. Lonzo is a huge improvement to any of your little guards. Kemba Walker, cut it out. What did he do that whole year? Derrick Rose, he been hurt. I mean, come on, dude. Lonzo Ball would have did something, my guy. Hey, man, y'all go ahead and speak on it.
I mean, for me personally, again, just to touch back on it, man. Like I said, I didn't see where I didn't just see, like, you could see it in Stephen A. Smith's face that he didn't even believe what he was saying. It was like, wait, what, bro? Like, how was that? Like, Lonzo, like, as a point guard, bro? We talking straight point guard. Like, we have Alex Burks as our point guard right now. You trying to tell me that's a better fit than Lonzo, right? That to me is just, that's crazy. Like, and Stephen A., he know better. And I feel like Magic Johnson came out to just, like, put some respect on it, because everybody's saying that was a bad pick. And let me even go back to that draft class just a little bit, not to, dwell on it too much. But I think even Philly's upset with it. They chose Markel's fault. I'm sure if they could do it all over, they would have even went with Lonzo over Markel's fault. Like,
Anybody.
for real. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Because that following year, Ben Simmons was injured his whole rookie year. So Markel's fourth season was when Ben Simmons started playing basketball. So again, to now see Ben Simmons being gone, I'm sure Philly would have loved Lonzo with Embiid. Just like how Timberwolves would really love LaMelo with what's your boy Cat. Like it was, I don't know. NBA is crazy right now, man. And it's, I don't know. Somebody else could have touch on the topic if they don't mind, but I mean, Magic, he exposed it, and he exposed it bad. And
We're gonna break down
if
some audio. We're gonna get some live audio from today from the show too.
It did really make him look very, very bad, especially as a sports analyst.
Yeah,
all you brought up was the fact that something from the past, and you brought up some numbers that's on the sheet. Oh, well, he's a career of a 36%. I'm like, dude, really?
You know what else was crazy to me, Ray? You know what else was crazy, Ray?
That's all you got.
Ray, what else you got? You know what was funny was when he tried to bring up the old LeBron situation, and they try to cut into commercial like, yo, if Magic Johnson would have really cooked on the Lakers, like LeBron came and really messed up what Magic Johnson was doing with the Lonzo, the Ingram, the Kuzma. Like, he came and messed the respect. I love LeBron, but he came and messed that up. Like, so Magic Johnson literally quit after Lonzo. Like, they traded Lonzo, he quit. Like, he literally quit right before. You know what I mean? Games before, but. You know what I mean? You know how it ended out, but it's just crazy because he already knew. Luke Walton didn't believe him as the coach. Same thing LaMelo's going through with his coach. It's the same thing. Like, it's such a bigger. It's just bigger than Nino Brown, bro. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
Reeves, so y'all telling me the Knicks would have been better with Lonzo Ball this year?
As a Knicks fan, I'm saying 100% better.
Almost, is that even a question?
100% better.
I mean. Scott, I mean,
are you saying he's not?
No,
I ain't gonna cap. Please listen, Scott.
Y'all capping, man.
Listen,
Come
Scott.
on.
Whoa!
Stop! Wait, Rafe, can you please stop? Let him talk on this one. Please explain to me how.
Because he just wants to say it. He doesn't know that there's a lot of Knicks fans don't take Lonzo.
All right, check this out. Is a difference from saying you would take him because of who he is, or you would take him because of his play. Y'all saying y'all to take him off his name or who he is.
Never. I never said that.
I'm telling you.
Said that. That's just you, Scott. Listen, Scott.
No, I'm telling you.
Scott, there's a guy.
Let
me tell you something.
I ain't never say none of y'all said.
Let him cook. Let him cook, Ray. Let him cook.
All right, check this out. How many games? Hold on. Because he know.
Hold on. No. There's a guy on fumble. On the fumble, if you look at the fumble, anybody remembers the fumble? It's that guy and those two girls, that black girl, the white girl, and that guy. I think his name is Chris or something. He has a high YouTube and he works for ESPN and analysts. And he was begging for the New York Knicks to get him. All the New York fans want him for his play style, and he explains the definition. And this is a big time New Yorker, so please do not speak for New York, Scott. I'm
a New Yorker. I'm a guy who Knicks fan. I work in the Garden.
You trying to overtalk me.
Anybody has credit on this panel right now for the Knicks, I think I'll probably, it's tattooed on my skin. Like, I've been a Knicks fan forever. I watched the game.
Let me
we're talking about. You know how many Knicks fans ran up here talking about they want Lonzo?
They gonna say that, man. Ain't the Lakers fans was saying they was gonna win when AD come back?
Cool. That was cap. Whoever thought that was a cap.
I'm saying, ain't that's what they was saying?
Stay healthy for shit.
That has nothing to do with the situation. That's the point I'm getting at. What y'all saying? Like, how was he gonna tell me if they would have got him? They really dodged the bullet. If they had got him, how he was gonna help them?
Ray, hold on. Let me get this one real quick. So my part to the analogy is this.
He just hates, bro.
All right.
You're speaking facts, bro.
I'm speaking facts too. All right. How you gonna help them? He can't even help the Bulls.
Because
how he was gonna help them?
This is how you know you sound stupid.
All right.
This is how I know you sound stupid. The New York Knicks guards are Evan Fournier, what's his
Quickly.
name? Quickly,
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker
and
does not play.
Jones Jr. The
He
New
does
York
But
not
Knicks.
play.
but
New
Kemba
York
Walker don't play.
Yeah,
Kemba Walker don't play.
Right.
He's been
Kemba
off
Walker
the team
right
since
now.
January.
Right, Kemba Walker right now is not giving no production. Is hurt and not even freaking
No,
playing.
no. Ray, hold on. Let me stop you right there. No,
He's off the
Kemba
team.
Walker is not playing. He's a DNP. He's been not been
See that-
able
yeah,
to
that
play
makes even-
since January. They
That
took
makes it
him
worse.
off the roster. We don't even sell his
Right.
jerseys no more.
Right.
Well,
Like you gotta really
For real.
That's
understand.
crazy.
y'all beating around the bush. I need y'all
How's
to
that beating around the bush? We just showed you that. We just told you
They
that.
Y'all
invested
just told me a
$10
bunch of
million
names, man.
It's crazy,
Talk about
Scott.
this
It's
play.
crazy, Scott. You have enough nerve to argue with a New York Knicks fan about
what I'm
what's going on with their team.
Man, this
Facts.
trying to tell you,
What the
man.
hell?
Y'all
He's
said
doing
the same.
that because the nigga don't like Lonzo.
But
That's how
I'm
I know he
at,
hates.
no, it don't
That's how I
have
know
nothing
he
to do with
hates.
Lonzo, man. I want
Nah,
some
Yes,
but
it
I
does,
really
bro.
want to
Yes,
hear
it
the
does.
analysis
What
part
I'm
to it,
saying,
though.
what
I
I'm
really want to
saying,
hear the theory to why you think the Knicks
I'm about
wouldn't
to
have been
explain
better.
that they ducking the theory.
All right.
How many
Let's see the
games he
theory.
played this
Just
year?
ducking the theory.
Who?
How many games he played this year?
All right, look, see. All right,
Wait,
30
wait,
hold on,
games?
wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
bro.
wait, wait, wait,
Bro,
wait,
bro,
wait, wait, wait,
Scott,
wait.
Scott, look, let me
Don't
just cut you
duck the
right there. Let me
question.
cut you right
How
there.
many games he played this
I
year?
don't even know. But listen.
No.
Look,
Lonzo Ball is sound good. How many games he played this year? So how
that's
would
what
he
I'm
would
trying to
be
tell
able
you.
to help them? He can't even help
Why
the
does he have that many
Bulls.
games
All right,
played
look,
this year? What are you
look.
talking
Because
Listen,
y'all
listen.
saying if he would have been over there, he would have helped the Bulls, right?
Look,
Yes,
I
it
mean,
was
he
over
would
to
have
the
helped the
Knicks.
Knicks, right? He would have
Yes,
about? The Knicks,
defense
yes.
and passing the ball and running up and up and down the court. Yes, he would have.
and he would have
Yes, the
spread the
Knicks
floor.
are
But look, you gotta
Knicks are
understand,
hold
he
up. The
got
Knicks
injured on the Bulls. He got injured
the
on the
New York
Bulls.
Knicks.
We
the
don't
New
know if he
York
would have got
Knicks.
injured on the Knicks. He was
Facts.
healthy all last season. We
All
don't know
last
if he
season.
Well, I'm
would
gonna
have
give
been
you.
on the
I'm gonna
Knicks
give
if
you
he was
this.
healthy.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was a Pelican. He was a Pelican
In
player.
the
Stop
offseason,
lying.
hold
I'm
on.
a
In the
Pelican.
off,
Okay,
hold on.
Joe.
He
He
didn't
wasn't
miss
healthy.
a whole
Scott
bunch
Cap.
of games though, Sky, last season.
He
This
wasn't
is-
He
healthy.
this
did
how
miss
the
the
Scott
whole.
He
Cap.
season on
He
the Pelicans.
said.
No, he did. He missed
He
like
said-
in between. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Not
I
consecutively.
need us to be realistic on this subject. I'm not
And,
saying he can't
no.
help a team. Y'all saying he would have helped the Knicks. So
Make the playoffs.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude,
He would've made them
dude.
Knicks
This
make
is
the playoffs.
Scott.
He's with the-
Scott, I'm literally. This is how.
see,
this is
y'all
how-
taking it wrong.
Scott,
We
no,
talking
Scott,
about-
hold on,
look.
hold
We
on.
talking about.
I'm gonna let the New York. I'm gonna let the New York Knicks fan
Dex, let us cook.
debate this one. Yeah, exactly.
Please,
I don't have.
'cause,
Yeah, I don't have no dog.
Because you're not going to tell us how we feel and we New York Knicks fans.
See,
Hey, I just don't get
point,
that
y'all
part.
in y'all feelings. I'm
No, it's
telling
not even
y'all,
about
be
in our feelings.
realistic.
It's just we don't have them.
All right, check
We
this
ain't-
out.
We don't have
check
no
this out.
points.
Check this out. If
Yeah,
we
you
had,
had him. You had
if
him in
we
New
had-
Orleans, and he
if
did
we
good
had
for y'all, and
Brandon
y'all didn't even
Ingram-
want to keep him.
listen to what I
Facts.
say. Listen to what I'm saying. If we had Brandon Ingram, we had Zion Williamson, and
Y'all
we
need to
had
get rid of
him.
Zion. If
You
y'all-
ain't
over
understanding what
Lonzo?
I'm saying. And we had Lonzo, right? And they couldn't make a push. What makes you think with that badass roster he was gonna be able to help them people?
All right,
That's
first
what
of
I'm
all-
getting at.
first-
Because he's played on bad rosters before and he succeeded.
No,
No,
not
he
even that.
didn't.
Not
That's
even
the
that.
point
No,
I'm
not
getting
even
at.
that.
No,
That's a
he
bad
didn't.
take,
First of all-
Marquise.
First of all, the West is
Bad
nothing
take,
nice. The West is nothing nice. Let's keep that in mind. The West, when Lonzo was there, the West was always tough, right? Last season with them, they came off of a COVID season, which was a short season, which a season where they was trying to basically push everything through Zion. You're Pelicans fans, you've seen it. They was putting Zion to run point guard, point forward, instead of letting Lonzo beat Lonzo. That in itself was
Good
all
point.
bad
That's a
for the
good point.
Warriors.
That's a good
All right,
point.
check this out. Check this out, though. Well,
And
question.
then you
wait,
ask
so
them why
you-
they
hold
play
on,
bad.
wait a minute,
They
wait a
play
minute.
bad because the coach.
Wait, so y'all
got rid of the
hold
coach.
on. So you New York Knicks fans is not gonna tell Sky the real deal?
This the point I'm getting
Hold
at.
on. Y'all ain't gonna say it. Just say it, because I'll say it for you. The New York Knicks last season has played ultimately better than they ever played before.
Facts.
They made a pure format of defense, and they lived on that. And not only they played defense, because of their defense, they would have a lot of fast break points. And they needed, and especially in that playoffs, when they made the playoffs,
Against
Drew
Trae
Holiday,
Young.
not Drew Holiday, Julius
Trae
Randle
Young.
had no facilitator.
Well, I got a question for you.
Hold up, Sky. Julius Randle had no facilitator to pass the ball around. So the New York Knicks, instead of getting a whole bunch of offensive players and trading away all of their defense players by getting rid of Reggie Book, and then they added they added a whole bunch of offensive players instead of defense.
Yep.
If they just kept on that defense, just added on to it by adding Lonzo, that's what makes it helps because they would have did better because they continue to add defense, add production.
All right.
What was making them so solid to make the playoffs.
I'm gonna give you a prime example
when
of
they
what
start
I'm
making
saying.
offensive players. That's why we're saying he makes a huge difference. He makes a difference now.
Come on, Scott.
I'm saying.
I got a question. It's a question that they can't lie on.
What's the question?
Alex Caruso.
They ain't want to let me ask it. I'm letting them talk. All right, check this out. Let's put Lonzo on the Knicks, right?
All right.
Yes.
Putting Lonzo on the Knicks, right?
Yes.
We're putting DeRozan and them on the Bulls, right? So you think the Knicks will still be able to beat the Bulls with Lonzo Ball?
We beat the Bulls. We actually gave the Bulls their first loss without Lonzo this season.
I'm talking about Lonzo Ball on that team.
But I'm telling you, we beat the Bulls. We gave them their first loss this season without Lonzo on our team. So if we had Lonzo on our team, I think we would have beat them for sure.
That's a dub.
So y'all beat them one time already with Lonzo, right?
We beat them. Yes, we beat
them.
So
what that tells you?
First loss was against the Knicks.
That's what I'm telling you. It's not because of him.
But listen.
It's not because of him. How he gonna say
Lonzo, bro?
If y'all better than
bro, you got this so twisted.
Man,
it's
listen to what I'm saying, man. Let me explain what I'm getting at. Explain what I'm getting at. Then you can rebuttal on that, right?
Go ahead.
Go ahead and
if
explain.
The team was good enough to beat them with Lonzo, which means Lonzo was on the team, right? And the Knicks beat them, right?
The first game, that's what I'm talking about. They only beat them once this season.
Why?
What the hell is that?
The point I'm getting at is, why did the Knicks beat the Bulls with Lonzo on it then, if he's going to make the Knicks better?
Because there was a lot of ISO ball playing between DeRozan and Zach LaVine, which was my point earlier in the whole conversation. Lonzo don't need to be around ISO players or players who want to be the star. He needs to have players he needs to be surrounded by players that just want to be like, yo, I'm going to get a bucket and I'm going to let you run the show.
Right.
He
so
don't have
telling
that.
Me,
when he was in New Orleans with your Pelicans, Zion ran the show, which was not good for him, which is why he's not playing now.
I didn't bring him.
Why you bring him to New Orleans?
The point I'm getting at is, he should be one bringing in New Orleans because New Orleans where he had his best season at.
Sky, because
so
your team
he should won't bring up New Orleans. That's his best season ever in New Orleans, the second year. Just to be honest with you, Ray.
He was a bit, but this year he was on track.
But now he's trashed this season, though, bro. So last season was his best season. But now he's trashed this season.
Why are we even discussing this? He's not going to listen to it.
See, I'm not. See, y'all taking it wrong.
Nobody not.
That was his best season. That don't mean I'm saying good. That mean that was the best season out of all his.
Nobody, Sky.
I'm not saying good.
Sky, nobody is taking it wrong because we're agreeing with you. But don't get it fucked up. If he didn't get hurt this season, he was on track to have a better season this season.
Right. If he wasn't hurt this season, they would have been the number 3 seed. Facts.
I know that.
Well, he shot better this season than he did in New Orleans. Though.
He
had more steals this season too.
Look. He just averaged 7 shots a game. In New Orleans, he was shooting more than that. So if he played more games, there ain't no guarantee he would have been shooting.
Can you imagine if they just let Lonzo be a point guard?
Sky, why you always take the negative side?
No, I'm telling you the truth.
He's Stephen A. Smith.
You can't average because y'all using.
Bro, he's Stephen A. Smith.
But you take the negative side to everything, though.
Man, y'all using.
Except when it comes to the Pelicans.
No.
Because he's a fanboy and he's a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Oh, he's biased. He's
biased. He's definitely biased.
Man. I'm just trying to explain the truth to what y'all don't see. I'm not.
Bro,
see,
Scott,
y'all arguing.
You just said.
We arguing 2 different points.
No, we not.
I'm not saying you're a bad player.
No.
Let me explain, Dave.
You said y'all is trying to. You just said.
Dave, let me get at what I'm getting at.
You're capping.
What I'm saying is this the difference. What I'm saying is the Knicks team is so horrible, can't nobody help them.
All right, see,
That's what
now
I'm
you
saying.
capping.
See,
over
now
the
you're
I'm
being a
man, bro.
hater.
Like, yo, bro, I'm
What
not gonna
I'm
let you
what
just
I'm saying is
disrespect
you'd
the
have got
Knicks
the
like that,
same.
bro.
Right, we not
Because
finna
New
do this.
Orleans
Not
is not
tonight.
that good neither, bro. We just spanked New Orleans, bro. Like, first of all, y'all just
Facts.
got CJ McCollum, bro. That's why y'all feeling good, bro. Bro, stop the cap, bro.
This what
Stop,
you don't
bro. Like,
understand.
New
I'm not,
Orleans is not that nice, bro.
we already know.
Y'all
See,
nowhere
this
near
the
better than
difference.
the Knicks,
No,
bro.
no, no.
You're not that nice.
Dex, let me explain the difference to them, Dex, about that situation.
I mean, go ahead. I mean, they the Knicks. I'm not the Knicks,
I
so
know
I
they.
don't
Right,
know.
No,
we the
I'm just
Knicks.
saying
You
because
should be talking to us.
they
We
don't
are the
want
New
me to
York
explain
Knicks.
myself.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
I'm not saying the Pelicans champ. We know we in a rebuild. They ain't nothing new. So what they doing basically now they getting in the play and they overachieved to us. We in a rebuild. We know that we got CJ in the middle. The difference is y'all made the playoffs last year and y'all declining. That's the difference. So next year, if we make the like this year, we make the play in. Our goal is to be in the top 6 next year. Anything else is a failure.
All right, bro. Let me say something. Let me just
Right now,
speak on my
y'all a
Knicks real quick.
failure.
All right, look. Let me just speak on my Knicks for
That's
you real
fair.
quick,
So
right?
what about you?
Hold on. Let me
What
just
if,
say this real quick for him, right?
What
Nah,
So
about y'all
he
team?
said
the
him. He said
Knicks,
him.
the
He
Knicks,
said
the
him.
Knicks. All right, you want to say we made the playoff last year,
He
right?
said him.
That was not acceptable for me as a Knicks fan, first of all, right? Because like I told you again, it was a short season, bro. I was not impressed with a 72 games season, and we making the 4th seed, and we were tied with Atlanta, who was in the 5th seed, and we end up losing to Atlanta. So again, I was not impressed with that season. I wanted us to do better in the offseason, which was improved. We declined, like we said, bro. We took away all our defense and went offense. Like
Yep.
I just said, bro, we
Just
got
like I said,
Kimba,
took all the
and
defenders away.
Kimba
facts.
has not played since January. Since January. So we basically invested in Kimba, and he did not play. That was supposed to be our point guard. D Rose dropped. Quickly's not ready yet. We got Alex Burke running up the point. The whole point is Lonzo would have been a better fit on our team, bro. That's the whole point
Well,
of
who he
this
gonna
whole
throw the ball
conversation.
to?
What?
Barrett, Randall,
No, I'm trying to show
Robinson.
you. I'm trying to show you where the team can be no better. Who he was gonna throw the ball to?
Barrett,
What?
Randall, Mitchell
Word.
Robinson. Yo, bro,
Robinson.
stop capping,
I
bro.
just said that. You're capping.
What?
Do you know what
You know how
Lonzo would
many
do?
dunks Obi
Do you know
Toppin
what
would have
Lonzo
got?
would do with the
Right.
dunker Obi
Look,
Toppin?
Dex, I'm
Obi
not
Toppin
Dex.
just
Don't
won the
help up
slam
for him,
dunk
Dex.
contest. Can you
Dex,
imagine
don't help
Lonzo and
Dex.
Obi
Okay,
Don't
my
help
bad,
slam
my
up
dunk
for
bad,
him,
my
contest
Dex.
bad.
together?
You know why I say Obi Toppin? I'm counter you with the Obi. They just started playing that dude.
He was a
No, but
rookie
no,
last year, bro. He was a
no.
rookie
I'm talking
last year,
about
bro.
them this year. I'm talking about them this year. They just started playing him. So even
That's
if
the
you put,
same thing. Hold on.
He's
That's
a
the
so even
second
same
if you
thing.
year,
put
bro.
Lonzo in the fact that they
Hold
wasn't
on.
even playing,
I'm about to
whose
get you. I'm
spot
about
he
to
gonna
get
take?
you. That's the
Whose spot
same
he gonna
thing.
take? Randall?
Sky, that's the
Whose spot
same
he
thing.
gonna take?
Hold up.
Yo.
Sky, that's the same thing they did with Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes was sitting on that fucking bench. He got in. Lonzo threw that fucking alley-oop. They said, "Oh, this nigga's athletic as fuck." So if Lonzo throws a fucking alley-oop to Obi Toppin, they be like, "Oh shit, this look good." You
No,
sound
Obi
stupid,
Toppin been
bro.
good. It wasn't
Speak
even
some
that.
fucking
First of all,
facts, bro.
Obi Toppin was
Speak
injured
facts.
last year. He was injured last year during his rookie season, right? He missed a lot of games during injury last year during his rookie season. This season, all right, he came out and yes, he's been playing. He got more minutes again because RJ Barrett got hurt. So yeah, he got more minutes, bro. It's basketball, bro. It's rotations involved. All I'm saying is again, Lonzo would have made the Knicks better, bro. That's all, and that is
The
nothing
whole
around
point
it.
of what I'm saying is,
That
how
$10
can you
million
make a
dollars, the
team
$10 million
better?
dollars that they threw to Kimba, the $10 million they gave Kimba this season, they could have
Could give it
gave
to
that
Lonzo.
shit to Lonzo, and he could have possibly he got an $80 million deal for 4 years, which is what, like 20 million a season, right? So you saying 20 million, bro? He could have took like maybe 15,
So
12,
you think that
maybe
dude was
for
gonna
the
take,
Knicks.
based off the roster that the Bulls was putting up together? Me personally, I think he picked the right choice. Go to the
No.
Knicks.
Hold on.
I don't.
I'm
I
gonna get you.
don't. I
Let
Me
me
disagree.
get
neither.
him. Let me get him. Lonzo signed way
I wanted
before
him
they
to
made that
leave.
roster. That's not true. They signed Lonzo in the beginning of free agency on the dot, half a second. That's why they was investigating if it was
Tampering.
Rave,
Yeah, that part.
hold
Yup.
on. Let me
yeah,
explain.
investigating if
Rave,
it was
That part. Good point,
Rave, we
bro.
know
Good
that.
point.
Reeve, we know that happened, Reeve.
So
But
why
you
are you
sitting up
saying?
here-
Hold up. So why are you saying? So
And I
why
still
you
think it's
saying-
tampering.
Hold up.
Let
So
me-
why are
let
you
me
saying that
answer.
Lonzo Ball chose the right team? How it was constructed?
'Cause I'm about to
And
tell you
Lonzo
why.
Ball signed when there was nobody constructed, and
I'm
they
gonna
was
tell you
releasing
why.
niggas.
I'm gonna tell you
You
why.
sound dumb.
You got
Go ahead.
Vooch over there. Check this out. You got Vooch over there. You got Zach LaVine over there, right? You don't think
They were signed the day
That's
after.
it.
They were signed a
That's it.
couple hours after
Vooch was a
Lonzo.
trade last year. Zach been there. That's
Zach
two
been
players
there.
right there.
So
Yeah.
Vooch and Zach.
The only
The
Vooch
one
got
that came
traded
after
last
was
year to
DeRozan
what
and
you
Caruso.
talking about?
DeRozan
No,
and Caruso
they got
came
rid of
after Lonzo.
everybody, bro. They
Man,
only
this
had
dude
Vooch
here,
and Zach.
this
And
dude
Kobe that
here
was
just
injured.
want to talk, man. I'm telling you what the people had on the roster
Nah,
already.
they
They had
did.
Vooch,
Yeah,
they
Zach,
had
all they
Vooch,
had was
they had Zach,
LaVine,
They had
they had
Vooch
Kobe White, and they had Pat Will.
And
That was the
they was
core.
hold
so
on. They
they
was
have
hurt.
Vooch.
They was
They
hurt.
have Vooch. They have Vooch.
All
They have
right.
They
Vooch.
have Vooch. All they had was Vooch and Zach LaVine for sure.
Now check this
Pat
out.
Will, hold up.
I
Pat Will
agree.
and hold up. Pat Will and Kobe was hurt, and they didn't even know if they gonna come back like that.
When we ever counted Pat Will and Kobe, you think that's what he went over there for? Pat Will and Kobe?
So tell me, hold on. So if you take away those two guys,
He went
all
over
they
there
had-
for Zach because
hold
they
on,
played
hold on,
in UCLA.
y'all. So if you take away all of that, like you said, don't count Pat Will. All there was Zach and Zach LaVine. Vucevic. That's it too.
And check this out.
And
That was
Vucevic
enough.
was his
You
guy.
don't think they
enough.
knew?
He went
Hold
to
on, hold on.
USC.
You
I
sitting
don't
up
wanna
here
be
telling
on
me
the
this man about to sign a contract, and that man so incompetent, he didn't know DeRozan was coming too?
How do you
That's
know?
what
He
y'all
don't
telling
know.
me.
How
He
do you
didn't know.
know?
He didn't
He
know.
He don't know
They
about
said
all
it.
that. He's
And
not
if he
the
did know,
GM.
that's
He
tampering.
signed immediately.
They
In
said
one
it.
second of
DeRozan
the
said the
free
main
agency.
reason why he went
All
there
right,
was
all right.
because
Since y'all won't go with that narrative, like we all
That ain't going to there. That's a
that's the
fact.
narrative, man, that y'all
That's a
won't go with.
fact.
Check
He
this out.
signed
All right.
1 minute. Hold on, guys. He's trying to confuse. He's trying to muddy the waters.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Lonzo signed 1 minute after the free agency was open. 1 minute.
All right, we gonna go with that. We gonna go with
No,
that then.
DeRozan
That's
I'm
a
not
fact.
gonna
Then
spread the
don't talk about
water.
no narrative. Don't use the word narrative.
Look. Well, I'm gonna put it to you
DeRozan
like
came
this.
weeks after.
All right,
He's
I'm gonna
like,
put
I
it
don't
to
care.
I'm gonna put it to y'all like this, right? And this is gonna clear it all. All right. If you had to choose, who on the Knicks team better than Zach?
Dude, the
What?
Bulls.
Who
What?
on the Bulls team is better than Zach?
You mean
Right
Knicks?
now?
You mean Knicks? Right? You mean Knicks?
Right now?
Right
Knicks
now?
right now or last year.
You mean
Alright.
Knicks, right?
We
I'm-
talk
I'ma
about when he
say-
signed.
Nobody.
When he
Nobody.
signed, who
Nobody.
better than him?
Nobody.
Nobody.
All right then. So where you gonna go?
All right, look.
No,
But
no.
look.
No,
But
hold
look. Hold on.
Wait. Hold on.
But he had chemistry with Randall, though, right?
Right.
On the Knicks.
Yes.
That
Okay.
plays a better role.
All
than
right.
And the
not
Knicks
playing
was-
Check this
ever
out.
with
That
Zach.
don't make no sense of what y'all saying. That's like me trying to.
Let me answer
That's
this one.
like
I'll
me
answer
trying to
this one.
tell Dex
Hold on,
take
Scott.
on my
Hold on,
side
hold on,
over
Scott.
Flight.
Hold on, Scott. I'll answer this
That's
one.
like me telling Dex
Hold
take
up. I'm
my
gonna get you.
my side over
I'm gonna get
Flight.
you, Scott.
That's
If you're
been the
right,
case.
I'm gonna take your side. I'm on the side of right.
Randall should have been pushing to get Lonzo over there. The Knicks
Hold on,
should
let
have
me
been
get
pushing
this one.
everything to get him
Let
over
me
there.
get this one.
But they
Let me get this one.
wasn't, which is
Hold
why
on.
he went to the Bulls. The
No,
coaching on the Bulls.
forget all that. Forget all that. You're trying to look at the way you want to look at it.
No, I'm
How
not.
about
I'm
you
just
look
being
at it? How
honest.
about you look at it like this? Hey, we're a New York Knicks team. We're all about defense and fast pace. We also have guys that you played with before. Oh, by the way, we made it to the playoffs last season. Do you want to go to
Bulls
the Chicago
didn't.
Bulls? Hold up. Do you want to go to Chicago Bulls who haven't made it to the playoffs, had a bad season last season? Or you want to go to New York Knicks? We have a solid team. We have guys that can catch the ball. Mitchell Robinson, tall guys that can run the floor. Everybody can run. And you could be our starting point guard, and you can be on a playoff team.
And we could have got
Exactly. That's how
DeRozan.
you
And we
say
could have
it,
got
bro.
DeRozan if he would have
Yep.
came.
Joe would have.
Now y'all saying y'all could have got DeRozan if he
They
came.
could have. They could have.
DeRozan
Yeah.
went
They
to
had
the
the
Bulls
money.
because Lonzo
But
went
when
there,
I say
bro.
no, only thing I'm trying to is
Remember
only
that
thing
the
I'm
Knicks
trying
got
to
more
say-
money than anybody, Scott.
We're
The
the
point
richest
I'm
team
trying to,
behind the
I agree
Lakers.
with that, but the point I'm getting at is when I just said that he knew DeRozan was coming, y'all saying
He didn't know
No,
the
he
road
did
was
not
coming.
know.
He did
but,
not know the
but if
was
he
coming.
signed there, DeRozan just gonna follow him. That's what y'all telling me.
Bro,
That's what DeRozan
happened.
said.
That's what
DeRozan said that out of his own mouth. Once Lonzo
listened.
signed, it made it easy for me. I was gonna be a Bull. He said it out of his own mouth like 1,000 times.
So
Hold
why
on,
would he
Scott.
have went to the New
The
York
research
Knicks
is
if
very
Lonzo was there? That's
poor
all
right
we're
now.
saying,
Man, I
bro.
don't
You got
know
to
what y'all
improv his
talking about.
research.
I don't
Oh,
know what
that's
y'all
so
talking about.
narrative.
So you sitting up here telling me Lonzo was gonna go there. It was gonna be him, R.J. Barrett. Who else?
Randall,
Scott,
Mitchell
Randall,
Robinson,
DeMar
Obi
DeRozan, and Mitchell
Toppin.
Robinson.
Wait a minute.
Now y'all adding DeMar DeRozan
Sky,
on.
hold on, Sky. You're not gonna cap.
So he just gonna leave
Hold on,
Zach
Sky. Hold on,
sprung out. That's what y'all telling me.
No.
Bro,
Sky,
he wasn't
Sky,
even
hold
on Zach's team. What you
Wait a
mean?
minute.
Y'all crazy.
It was gonna, no, listen, hold on. Sky don't
He
understand
left
what's
New
going
Orleans
on.
strung
Or
out. He
Sky's
left
trying to
Zion and Ingram
hold on one
strung
second.
out.
Hold on one second.
That's who he
Let's get a
left.
little clarity. Let's get a little clarity. Either Sky don't know his team and he's butt fucked backwards, or he just trying to muddy the waters. And right now, I really think Sky is trying to muddy the waters. I don't think he's butt fucked backwards. He's trying to muddy the waters
I'm not
because
trying
he
to
knew
muddy
that
it.
Lonzo could not go nowhere on his own. He had
He
to be
couldn't.
traded.
We know
Sign
It
and
was a
trade.
sign and trade.
Oh, can I add more clarity to Flight Sports TV? We fight on Fight Sports TV before Sky was here, before Marquise or Prince was here. We also said the entire off season, we was yelling about Lonzo Ball doing these little iffy, these little sneaky pictures on Instagram, wearing red and black, throwing the what's a trash ball in the thing
It
with
was a
Zach
challenge.
on those challenges, and that was all in the off season, and we were like, oh shit, is Lonzo Ball going to be on the Knicks, the Chicago Bulls? And when Lonzo signed the first second of the free agency, and DeRozan signed 3 days after, and was like, yeah, man, I signed when I saw that Lonzo hopped on that team. I said, I'm in.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's not facts. That's facts, and that ain't no damn narrative, bro. And we speaking facts, and that had nothing to do with me being a fan or anything. You just
But DeRozan said it out of his own mouth. I mean, you can't argue that. He said that
On
out
the
of his own
YouTube
mouth.
channel.
So
On the Chicago Bulls
they
YouTube
said he
channel.
was gonna sign to the Lakers until they signed on what you call him.
But
So what
DeRozan didn't say that.
why DeRozan ain't
No,
say that?
DeRozan did
He
say
didn't
that.
say
He
that.
did say he was gonna go to the
He
Lakers.
did. He thought he was going to be a Laker. He did say it.
Because they got
Okay,
wet
okay.
and all of that.
Okay.
That was the reason
He
why
didn't say
was
that.
wrong.
He didn't say that.
So maybe he
Really.
did. Okay, he did. Okay, maybe he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
But
But that don't
but
got
let me
nothing to do
let
with
me
the
give y'all
price
some
of life,
insight
bro.
on that.
Of
That
course
was way in the off season. That wasn't close
yeah,
to
that was way after though.
yeah,
That's
that
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
close to the signing deadline.
Yeah,
That was way in the
got
absolute
Sound
off
like you
season when the
treating the
season was
waters,
over with.
Dex. Sound like you treating the waters right now.
Nah,
Yeah.
that was literally him just trying to get out of San Antonio. He didn't want to be in San Antonio no more. And then on top of that, let's keep in mind he was actually gonna go to Miami with Kyle Lowry, with the Heat. Like that was a thing too that he was gonna go do before he went to the Bulls. Like he
I
had
just
options.
don't, and that's
He
not
had
no
options.
hating.
That's right. He had options.
That's not no hating. Y'all might feel the way I feel. I mean, see, y'all arguing the point that I'm saying Lonzo just a terrible player. I'm saying
That's what you say.
no.
That's what you say.
That's
I
what you're
say he
trying
a
to do. That's what
5-star
you're
role
trying to do,
player,
bro.
which meaning if he going over there to play defense and doing what he doing now, he that's not gonna make it. If he was to go
you're
over there,
missing the point.
Sky,
That's
he
what
was
they
a
need,
number one
Sky.
seed by doing that
would have made
when
the
he was
Knicks
healthy.
better. That's all we're saying, bro.
Literally.
That's all they needed.
That's
but the
all
team
went away.
still will be terrible.
Magic
That's what I'm
said
telling
it
you.
like this. Magic, the Knicks should have stayed to their DNA, which is defense. They went away with that when they signed Fournier and Kemba Walker. That's offense.
right.
That's right.
offense.
That's not
right.
their DNA structure.
Mm-mm.
Gibbs is the defensive coach.
Right.
He won Coach of the Year playing defense.
Those are
And then
facts.
he got his former MVP in Derrick Rose playing backup for Yo, bro,
Yep.
are you kidding me right now, bro? Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Man,
Yo,
Derrick
bro, he
Rose
still got
been hurt
Taj
all
Gibson
year
on
like
the Knicks,
Lonzo
bro.
Ball, man. So how you
Because he's the only one trying to play defense. That's why.
That's what I'm
Shit.
trying to tell you. Like,
The
so
only
if
one
he
trying
had
to play
Lonzo
defense.
there, can you imagine easy
Oh, Dex, how many
lobs,
games
bro?
he played?
Who, Derrick
Right?
Rose?
Can you
No,
imagine?
Lonzo
Can you
Ball.
imagine Lonzo throwing up a
Before he
lob
got
to
hurt.
Toffin?
I'm not for
Oh my
sure
God.
exactly how many games. But
Now,
he stopped playing in January.
now, the point I'm getting at is how he was going to help him this year then.
Because it
There's
would
no
have
guarantee he was going to be hurt.
Yo, you know what's crazy? In the beginning of the season, let's not forget the Knicks was also undefeated. It was 4 teams that was 4-0, and it was the Knicks, it was the Warriors, it was the Bulls, and it was the Hornets. Y'all could stack that one up, and the Knicks gave the Bulls their first loss.
Sure did. And Flight predicted that. We was all on Flight helmet on that. And he
And
was
you-
right.
And you know what I think?
I remember that
Knicks?
stream.
But I was right on what?
this is just my point of view.
The
That
the Knicks
Knicks
gave
was going to
the
beat the
Bulls.
Bulls the first loss.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You know what I think the Knicks' problem is? It has nothing to do with the guard positions. I think it has something to do with straight up and power forward. That's just me.
Nah. The
Julius
Knicks'
Randle.
problem right
Talking
now
about the
is the
nigga
problem.
who drafts power forwards every other year.
Randall is the problem.
That shit you want.
Randall's the problem now, yes, right, for the Knicks. And I'll
He
be the
been the
first one to say
problem.
it.
What you
And-
mean? He was
No,
the problem
no,
last
no,
year. Y'all
doesn't
just got by.
No.
No, he wasn't the problem last year. That's not true.
Sky.
Wasn't
He was
the
the most
problem
improved
last
player
year.
last year, Sky.
Exactly.
You know what you made? You know what the difference is? Hold on. You know what the difference was
Sky,
last
stop
year?
while you're ahead, Sky. Stop
No.
while you're
See,
ahead.
y'all don't
You're
want
not
me
gonna
to
tell
tell
a Knicks
y'all.
fan what the Knicks roster was.
You know what the difference was? He hit more shots last year. That was the difference.
Sky, this is how you know you're not.
That's the
making
only
He
sense.
difference.
played
He taking the
defense
same.
too.
Most improved,
Randall played
Sky.
defense last year. What do you
You
mean?
won most improved, Sky. You're capping.
The reason,
Randall
like I
played
said,
defense last year.
and the difference is also
All
last
right,
year.
whatever y'all see.
The difference is
Oh,
hold on,
that's
hold on.
whatever you don't say.
All
I got
right.
It ain't what we say, it's what you don't say. That's right.
Exactly. He
Yo,
All right.
bro, Scott.
What he did? Hold on.
Last
I'm about to show y'all an example of what I'm
Yo,
getting
Scott,
at.
the last
What he
year
y'all
difference
Knicks fans,
was
right? What he did in the
D-Rose.
playoffs?
D-Rose, listen.
What he did in the
D-Rose-
playoffs?
D-Rose.
Who?
What he did in the playoffs?
Listen,
Julius?
D-Rose was healthy.
Yeah.
Julius,
In the
D-Rose
playoffs,
was
he
flopped.
healthy as the point
He
guard.
flopped.
He had
and
no
he played
help.
like that the whole season this year. That's why they losing.
No,
Doing
bro,
this-
we got
No,
no
that's
point
not
guard,
true.
bro.
All right. All right.
bruh,
That's not
Sky,
true.
it was literally
You
4-0.
forgot.
We're literally 4-0
Right.
at the beginning of the season.
We had
Literally.
our full team. We was healthy.
All right.
Our full team was healthy.
Injuries start breaking
So now y'all
down,
not
we
healthy.
start
That's why
losing.
y'all losing. That's what you telling me.
Bro,
Yeah.
Injuries caught up.
Now I need
Yeah,
y'all to
bro.
tell me a team in the league right now that's healthy.
When you guys wasn't healthy, was you guys losing, Sky? 1-12? Because you
We
weren't
Why
healthy,
y'all
right?
was not there?
we
Y'all
still
losing
not
now,
healthy.
bro.
That's what I'm
are you
saying. There ain't no
talking about, bro?
excuse. That's not no
You only got
excuse.
okay. Who's out? Only one person's out, and that's Zion.
How many games? You know how many games Brandon
Yo.
Ingram lost? I mean,
Yo,
That's
hold
why
on.
I'm saying
Hold
you guys
on,
was
can I-
1-12 with
Hold
when
on,
it
can I
started
get
to
but
something
season.
what
to
I'm
this Pelicans
saying
team real
is,
quick?
ain't nobody healthy. That's all I'm saying. Y'all
Look,
trying to
y'all
discredit. So that's
y'all
not an
replaced
excuse.
Lonzo. Y'all replaced Lonzo with LaMelo's replacement.
Devontae Graham.
How y'all make that make sense?
It don't. I've been
All right,
said
cool.
that.
Yo, so what are you talking
Not,
about?
no,
Wow,
no,
bro.
no,
Make it
Sky,
better,
stop
bro.
it. See, Sky just not being honest.
No.
Sky
You
been
gotta
hating
take
the whole
accountability.
year.
Dante got
Sky,
cut by
you
Lonzo's
have to-
little brother, bro.
No,
Sky,
what
you have
I'm-
to take accountability of you saying that Devontae Graham is better than Lonzo. He
No.
would do everything Lonzo do.
No.
Nikhil Alexander Walker would do everything Lonzo do.
No,
He's
see,
better than
y'all trying to
Lonzo.
mix my
No,
words
you did
up.
say that.
Y'all trying to mix my. I did
Sky,
say
I
that.
will go into the
Look, y'all
archives
trying
and
to mix my
record
words
it and
up.
put it on Instagram.
The point
Don't
I'm
do that.
getting at is
Dex,
the point
put
I'm
Dex,
getting
put it on
at is
Instagram, Dex.
he's not that good neither.
Yo, bro.
That's the point.
I'm
Y'all
done.
saying it like, oh, we lost something. I'm saying no, we ain't lose nothing.
Yeah, you did say that. You
Yo,
did
That's
say
what
that.
I'm getting
But
at. Y'all
you
trying to
also
put it
said-
like I'm putting Lonzo on a pedestal. No, I'm not.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not. That's
Oh,
why
all right.
we're
I'm just
challenging
making
you.
sure they know.
But you,
Bruh.
right? But you
Sky,
also said
it's
that
clear that you
Devontae
was
Graham. You said Devontae Graham, Nikhil Alexander Walker will outshine Lonzo performance, and that has yet to happen.
And Nikhil Alexander
He's not even
Walker's not
giving
even
up.
on the team.
He had one game. Yeah, he's on the team on Utah. He had one good game, and he's been DMP ever since.
Oh,
He can't even crack the lineup.
who?
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Oh, we know that already. He take bad shots. We know that already.
But you say he was better than Lonzo.
What I'm saying is, see, y'all trying to compare the two. Y'all trying to compare the two and trying to put it like I'm comparing the two. Lonzo
you
need to
did.
be on the point I'm getting at is Lonzo need to be on the bench too, dog. I always call him a 5-star bench player.
Oh my
I
God.
always
Ah,
call
you
him that. So
ridiculous.
y'all trying to make it like I'm saying, oh, because he started. No, he a 5-star bench player, man. He need to be on the bench too.
Sky, your take is like a blind bat.
Bro.
Bruh,
Yo,
I'm
wait,
telling
wait.
y'all what is
I
hit.
What
cannot
is you
believe
smoking,
Sky just
Sky?
said that.
Yo,
I've
bro,
been told y'all that. It ain't nothing new.
Yo, bro.
Ain't I been calling him a 5-star bench player, Dex?
You said
Ain't I
role
been
player,
calling
not
him
bench
that?
player. You said role player.
What you think
I
role
never heard-
players is? Bench players.
Oh, no, it's
Bro,
not.
this
How
guy-
are bench players for bench players? Come on, man. You got five people
Well, that's
on the
what I
court.
mean when I say bench player, 5-star role player. And you know why you got the 5 stars?
Right, that's why he
Because if
pissing
you
me
put
off.
his name on the ticket, it's gonna sell. That's only why I give him 5 stars.
So you say he's not good enough to play the crack of starting lineup nowhere in the NBA?
There's somewhere
right now?
there's a team everywhere in the NBA where somebody
Your
can play.
basketball card gotta be revoked.
If Nikhil Alexander Walker go to Orlando, he should play. What I'm saying is on the contending team.
Who he gonna play over? Wait. If Nikhil Alexander Walker go to Orlando, who he gonna play over?
Not Cole.
Orlando Walker.
He not gonna go over Cole.
He's not going
not Suggs either, and not Fultz.
So who he gonna play over? Who Lonzo gonna play over?
Everybody.
Oh,
everybody.
Nigga crazy, man.
He would be the starting point guard.
Yo,
crazy, man.
It might be maybe one or two teams. He might not be. He can't just start over like a Steph Curry or somebody like that.
Always
but he'll be on the floor.
Y'all always say his percentage of shooting, not telling the people it's an 82 game season. And he was shooting like that.
It's not even about the shooting no more. Bro, what about the deflections of the ball? Like, what about the stuff that don't come up on the stat sheets, bro?
Man, that's the only thing you could use, though. That's the only thing. When they go get when they go get their numbers for their contract.
Hold on 1 second. Let's get this thing back. Let's put this train back on the track because we got a little off because we turned into a debate. It's not really a debate. It was supposed to be that New York Knicks make a mistake.
That's what I'm talking about. They're the ones who
turn it into a debate.
No, I'm not. What I'm telling y'all is with the how that team structured, that team is structured bad. Even though he's over there, he can't help the way it's structured. That's all I'm saying.
But hold on, I'm just trying to understand this part, right, bro? That you trying to say we're talking at the beginning of the season, bro. We're not knowing what we know, bro. No injuries, nothing. We're just saying that the Knicks was better off not picking Lonzo, bro. That Magic Johnson, bro, just came out on TV and said that don't make no sense.
It ain't gonna make no sense due to this season passing. But what y'all noticed last year when y'all made the playoffs, they went off of when they made the playoffs what they needed. Now they know what they need. See, y'all going off of what y'all see now that y'all ain't think was gonna turn out that way.
Hold up.
We
Prince,
made the playoff with Derrick Rose
hold up,
as the point guard. We needed to upgrade. We needed a younger point guard to help us. Like we had Derrick Rose.
All right, check this out.
That's true.
You're right. Check this out.
Lisa's right.
Check this out though. See y'all. This way y'all be capping that. What killed them? What killed them when they was in the playoffs? And I already know
not having a point guard.
Not having a point guard. Trae Young did us dirty.
It wasn't scoring. It wasn't scoring.
We had nobody to guard Trae
Young.
Was it scoring?
No, short dude was cooking us.
It wasn't scoring. They could not. Hold on. Because
they said it wasn't
you put
scoring.
yourself in a hole. You put yourself in a hole.
They said it wasn't scoring.
Anybody watch the New York Knicks in the playoffs? They struggle so hard because nobody can have ball movement. The defense on the opposite team was locking them up because nobody could make the right passes. They were scared to even throw it 2 feet.
None of people were scared.
Julius Randle.
It wasn't everybody scared. I'm not gonna
guys. Listen, all you got to do is say this right here.
It's Randle goes.
What did the New York Knicks spend their money on in the offseason? Where did they spend their money?
Offense.
On offense. Exactly.
Okay, what position?
Guards.
Thank you. It's simple as that. So that shows you that was a need they need to address. So with Sky, I don't know where you're coming from. They spent their money. They was a bully with the Bucks, and they spent their money on 2 freaking guards. Boston. Boston leftovers. That's what they spend their money on.
Check this out. I agree with you.
Leftovers.
I agree with you. If you're gonna do that, you go younger. That's not the argument with the Knicks.
So the younger would have been
what they wanted
Lonzo,
was
bro.
shooting.
So the younger
Lonzo wasn't shooting
Lonzo
like that, man.
Compared to Evan.
No, hold
Lonzo shot 42% last year. What do you mean?
Hold up. Did this guy just cap?
Yeah, he did.
Lonzo Ball
that wasn't no cap, man.
I watched he was.
He was on the Pelicans last year, right?
And he was shooting like that.
How many good games he had on the Pelicans last year? 2.
Oh, he had a few. He had a string.
No, 2.
I already went through that.
2, the 33 and the 31. The 33 and the 31. We know
that. Listen, Sky, that don't mean that because he scored 33 points. That wasn't his good game. The good game, we had the triple-double against Joker. He had the damn near triple-double against Kawhi and Paul George. He had another game against Philly.
And how many bad games he had? How many bad games he had compared to the good games in the 72 seasons?
Well, we know Lonzo wasn't consistent.
All right then.
Bro,
Exactly. And them people, and when they
But
said,
don't say,
look, and when they went to their side and they went, which
but he
they
had two.
Bro,
But
what does
listen,
that got to do
Sky,
with making
which
the
they
Knicks better?
end up being
he had
wrong.
two.
They
Listen,
thought-
see, you making a debate.
They thought, no, I'm telling you how the Knicks spent their money. So they went with a
you
I
veteran
know how they
presence.
spent their money. You got two Knicks fans. They can tell you how they spent their money.
Man,
I
Literally.
work there. I
they
work
can't tell
in the
me nothing.
garden
If they
every
telling me
day.
Lonzo
I'll be there
Ball was
tomorrow
gonna make
at
a
the
difference
Brooklyn
on their
game on
team, they
Wednesday.
can't tell me
Oh,
nothing.
now you got somebody that work at the Garden. So now you're gonna
I'm literally there on Wednesday at the
because he's
Brooklyn
sitting
game.
up here telling me that Lonzo Ball was gonna make a difference. Oh, hell yeah!
Yes, he would have.
Why would I listen to him? That dude's stupid.
Because he can guard Trey Young when it matters.
You just said.
Yo, do you see?
Lonzo
Like,
Ball
hold
was
on.
not-
Did you ever see? Did you ever watch Lonzo or LaMelo guard Trey Young? They shut him down every time. Did you ever watch their matchups? LaMelo got his first triple-double against Trey Young.
And Lonzo got a triple-double against
I'm not about to even argue about LaMelo. We know what LaMelo could do. I'm talking about
Lonzo
him.
did it too, nigga.
But that's what, bro.
I'm not about to even dispute though.
LaMelo, respectfully, bro.
I take Melo all on my cards. I'm not even about to dispute that.
Bro,
I'm talking about that boy. I'm not no hater. I'm talking
So you
about
gonna take
that
the
boy.
younger brother over the older one?
That's what I'm trying to. Yo, bro, make it make sense.
Scott, did Lonzo not triple dub the Pelicans?
I'm just saying, bro. I take the older brother over the little brother any day.
I don't know why you guys making a debate. We're supposed to be trying to show that Lonzo would have been more impactful.
That's what I'm doing. They jumping on that.
than
All I'm
what the
saying
Knicks
is
are right now.
All I'm saying is, this might make them feel better, Dex. This might make them feel better. What y'all basically telling me is, what he went through on the Pelicans, he was going to the Knicks because they're going through the same thing right now. But he was going to win this time.
When do we?
I thought he was
that?
going to the Knicks. I was on Flight Sports TV.
I'm so confused.
Shouting from the bottom of my lungs.
Narrative.
Yeah, exactly. I was
My
on
head
Flight
hurts.
Sports TV, shouting out the back
The
of my
narrative
lungs.
is
If he
keeping
do
us-
not go to Charlotte, he will be in the Big Apple. That was my take. And Flight had us all
That's
right
what I
down
said.
where Lonzo's going to
Yep,
go.
it's up there.
I said New York.
And I
It's
said
on
New York.
Instagram.
But the point I'm
And
getting
I'm
at
glad that Magic Johnson came full circle and said this, because
Me too.
me saying New York was like out of the realm, like New York. You know what I'm saying? New York already said that they couldn't agree on signing Lonzo, but that wasn't what I was basing my opinion on. I was basing it on where he should land, a major market, and it was a desperate need for his talent in that market.
It's still needed for him in the market.
And it's still needed for him. Yes, sir.
And then again, if you really want to talk Knicks fans, right? It's been needed since Melo been there. Like, we had Chauncey Billups as our point guard, didn't work. We had Baron Davis, didn't work. To the point
Shout
where
out to Quinn.
Stephon Marbury didn't work.
No. We talking. I'm just Melo era. We just trying to keep it for the people that understand, like, you know what I mean, who kind of could keep up with us with the Melo.
That's
era.
true.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it was.
Yeah, Raymond Felton was your point guard, right?
It didn't work. The only point guard we had that worked was Jason Kidd, and we was number 2 on the East that year.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this.
The following year, Jason Kidd left and went to coach the Nets. And
I'm gonna leave y'all with this.
Point guard since, bro.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this. How y'all looking for a point guard that never made the playoffs to make y'all make the playoffs? And I'm gone.
Oh my gosh, bro, are you serious again?
Same way your power forward is sitting at home eating donuts. Goodbye, Sky.
Thank you. Let's leave it at that, bro.
I'm sick of this.
Leave it at that, bro.
Get out of here.
Let's leave it at that. Because if y'all didn't get McCullough right now, y'all wouldn't even be talking like playing or nothing. Like, what do we?
Guy is a bona fide hater. You guys have to understand that.
That nigga's a hater, bro.
Bro, listen. Like, this is why I
I'm
hate
just
the Knicks
happy
sometimes.
I'm just happy the Knicks ain't get what's that point guard that they got over there in New Orleans? I'm happy the Knicks ain't pick him up.
If we got Devontae Graham, bro, I would have hurt myself.
Bro,
That's ridiculous.
Bro, this is how you know he's a hater, bro. Then he is really going out his way to say what the Knicks wanted.
That's right.
And with Knicks fans.
That is the ultimate. You know he's a hater.
Because I know for sure when I was working at the game when the Bulls came and my boy Lonzo let me down, like literally let me down because I betted that he was gonna make 3 3-pointers that night, and the boy only made 2 out of 10. I was so heartbroken that game, but then he showed up in Brooklyn and beat Brooklyn with the game winning 3. That shit was just crazy how that works. But I say that
Yep.
to say, bro, they love Lonzo in New York, bro. Them fans, they wear his
Facts.
jersey. Bro. So the Knicks dropped the ball with that, bro. It's nothing.
Big time.
There's
Big
nothing
time.
they can say, bro. They dropped the ball with
It's
that.
facts.
They dropped the ball, bro. They
Like
dropped the
It's
Diggs.
ball.
the
Y'all
Knicks.
know what I did
Dropping the
when I
ball is
heard
the
that
Knicks'
Lonzo
middle
signed
name.
the Chicago Bulls? I literally called in the ball and I cried.
Wow.
I wanted
No way.
Lonzo to go to the Knicks. I got emotional.
I would have cried too. I mean, I
I
ain't
wanted him to
cried
go to the Knicks
physically.
also. I was pushing him to
Hey,
the
come on
Knicks.
now,
Yeah,
y'all
I
saying
A
ain't,
lot
that.
of
I
people
ain't
was
got
pushing him to
emotional,
the
but I was a little upset.
I was upset. I was really upset. I ain't
Yeah, I
gonna
was
lie.
Man,
pushing
I
him to
was
the Knicks
emotional because we
because
need a point
Hold
guard.
on, fight. He was holding on, fight.
Man, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
everybody,
And
I
a lot
really
of
felt like we
listen,
needed
a
that.
lot of people was pushing him to the Bulls. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I think
was.
the Bulls won, right?
Oh,
Flight.
Dave
Didn't the
really
Bulls have
pushed
the
it. Dave
most?
really did it.
Yeah,
Dave
what you mean?
Lonzo.
What you mean?
They was
What you
pushing
say?
Lonzo to the Bulls. They had the
Yeah,
most.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
had the most, yeah. The Charlotte
yeah.
was second, then the
Then it was New
Lakers,
York.
and then
I
it was
think.
like New York. And then a
Yeah.
Yeah,
few
they
people
said
had
New York
Boston.
kind of fell out the picture. I don't know if y'all
Uh-huh.
remember that. New York
Yeah.
said
Yeah, but
they was out the
that's
Lonzo
because to me
sweepstakes.
personally, I feel like the Knicks felt they
I
did that
thought
to
that was cap
themselves.
though.
They should have
I thought that
traded for him at the deadline.
They should have
They
did
could
whatever
have
Facts.
it
did it.
took. They should have did whatever it took because
But
his rock
Stephen A. on TV is a powerful voice, man. So and
That's what I'm
he
saying.
got connections with the Knicks
of
organization.
course
Right.
he
So
does. Of
Stephen A.
course he
So
don't
does.
want him.
so
So he
that's why
can't
Leon
he
have him.
Rose is
spared
his
them away
boy.
from pulling that
And that's
trigger. That
why
Knicks would have did it.
I
Yep.
feel like Magic Johnson made it a point to come and check him on his
Yeah,
channel.
yeah, he put him out
And
on
like, yo,
blast.
bro,
Facts.
it's your fault. This is your fault. You gotta own
Yeah.
that. Because I feel
Facts.
like James Dolan would have probably took Heaton if Stephen A
It
was
wasn't
like,
James
yeah,
Dolan. It wasn't James Dolan. It was the
no.
front office.
But I'm just saying,
James
like,
Dolan, yeah, he
he's the
wasn't
owner.
involved in that. I know,
But I'm
but he
saying
wasn't involved in that.
If
He
Stephen A.
already said
Smith was
his hands
saying,
was off.
bring him. If
Right.
Stephen A. was saying, bring him, I
Yep.
feel like they would have made it
Yep.
happen.
They would have made it happen because him and Leon Rose are boys. They go to
Yeah.
dinner and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
They wild,
That's
Y'all.
his
wild west.
boy.
They wild,
Why
west.
we even listen to
And
Stephen A.
West.
Smith no more?
That's
It's the
right.
same Stephen
And
A. Smith
West.
that said, and I quote, "Oh, Katie and Kyrie coming to New York," and after he said that, Katie tore his ACL.
Okay.
Like,
Yes.
That's
Stephen A. and Slet Rock.
I'll be real with you, bro. I'll be real on this panel, bro. When that whole thing was going down, I honestly didn't want KD or Kyrie on the Knicks, bro.
oh,
And I'm not even capping, bro. I'm being real with you, bro, because for me personally, I wanted them to rebuild. I really wanted them to rebuild because I was tired of that. Like always, every season, every off season, they go for a major star and it does not work. And I'm like, I'm in my boot. I'm laughing like, yeah, look at Brooklyn. That's what y'all get. That's what y'all get. Like us Knicks fans been going through that forever. So ha ha
And
ha.
Belize, check this out. The New
That's why I
York
wanted
Knicks,
Lonzo too, because I wanted them to
listen,
grow young. Go ahead, I'm
the
listening.
New York Knicks and the New Orleans Pelicans was set to have 14 and 13 games respectively on national TV. Once Lonzo got traded, he didn't go to the Knicks. He went to the Bulls. And the Knicks that market, that TV market for nationally televised games, as well as the New Orleans Pelicans. But here's the caveat. I will say that Zion also was a major factor in the Pelicans not getting the TV games that they was promised this year, besides Lonzo's departure. So I will give the Pelicans that. But most definitely, the Pelicans was slated to have 14 nationally televised games. The Lakers and the Golden State was to have 14 national televised games. And the only one that would have more nationally televised games than the Lakers, Golden State, and the Pelicans was the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. Well,
Pelicans,
that's because they did have the big
To
three
the-
last
back
season.
to the-
I mean,
I'm gonna say, but back to the topic though, we're talking about Lonzo Ball not only helps them with shooting, it helps them with defense because ever since they built some more offensive guards, it clearly showed it wasn't really the same. if I should say. I ain't gonna say it didn't work because we're talking about injured players and like what's his name? Kemba Walker, he hurt and injured.
Kimba's not hurt.
Right,
He's
his
just
knees.
not on the team.
His knees.
He's not hurt.
No,
He's
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 not
not
hurt.
hurt. He's just not
He's
on the
not
team.
hurt. The
Oh,
team
he's not
is just
okay.
not
He's not on the
playing
team. His knees. Okay,
They don't
He
got
keep
nothing to
his
do with his knees.
No, that's
Who
his
knees.
coach.
cares? He's straight. He's not on. He's done. He's done. How about that? How about that?
But that's
He's
what I
done.
know.
How about
Y'all
that? He's
gotta
done.
understand that.
How about
Right.
that? He's
It
done.
still
He's
makes
done.
sense
He's
why
done.
You gotta
he's not
understand though,
playing.
Rave.
How about that?
It's like the John Wall situation. It's just like, yo, bro,
Facts.
like
He
what?
just holding out because he don't want to be there. But who gonna pick up I'm gonna shut up because I ain't gonna disrespect him.
It was a mutual. It was a mutual agreement.
It was a mutual agreement, yes, but I'm just saying it just for all that, bro. You should have went and threw the bag at Lonzo in the offseason.
Thank you.
That's my point, bro. It's like
That's what makes us mad with Knicks fans. That's what makes us mad as Knicks
But
fans.
see, also, and now I can say this for the Knicks. Okay, you look at it from a business standpoint. Do you want to give Fournier money and Kemba Walker money to Lonzo, or you want to break that up and get two players, and hopefully those two players' production can mount
I'm
up
giving the
to
money to Lonzo. The
Giving the
reason
money
why
to
I'm giving the
Lonzo.
money to Lonzo, right? And if it was me, this is how I was dealing with the offseason. If you want to get technical, I was throwing the bag to Lonzo, and with Fournier little couple dollars, I was throwing that to Jello, and we was gonna rock out in New York until we get Melo. That's how we was
Stop
rocking.
it, bro. Stop it, bro.
I don't know if he was going to be able to get Jello though. I think he was already locked in.
Nah,
He
Jello
was
was already
locked
locked
in
in
with
to
the
go
DD?
to.
So you trying to say he would? Yo, bro, come on, bro. Let's not talk like that now. You trying to tell me if the Knicks would have signed Lonzo and they said we want Jello too, Jello was not going to the Knicks?
Jello was
would've
already in
gone.
Charlotte.
He's still a G League
Jello was
dude.
already
He's
going to
real.
Charlotte with
Right.
LaMelo.
No, he was
Fuck the G
already
League
in
at this
Charlotte.
point.
Jello
He
was
didn't know
already
about
in
no G
Charlotte.
League.
a professional.
He
He
didn't
didn't
know
know
about
about
no
it. It
G
was
League.
summer
Any
league.
day of the week and twice.
It
He
was
thought he was
summer
going to be on the roster.
The roster,
Yeah.
right?
Jello thought he was
roster.
going to get on the roster. He didn't look at no G League. That was nothing. That was not in his purview.
Charlotte didn't guarantee him he
You know
was
what
going
I'm
to be on the team.
Right. Charlotte didn't put him on the team.
The Knicks could have guaranteed that.
No, they didn't.
They could have
Prince.
guaranteed that.
Hey Prince, you know it's funny because I'm gonna say this one last thing about these Pelicans fans. They're gonna be so salty when we get Zion this offseason.
That too.
Zion is
They're not.
But I'm gonna be real
salty.
with you. And
No,
I
they're
said
not.
this
They're
on this
not. They're
panel
not going to be
before.
salty. They already.
And I said this on. I don't want Zion in New York neither.
They didn't.
I'd
listen,
rather
they
take
didn't have.
Curry.
They didn't have Zion.
You're
all
wildin'.
season.
You don't want
They're not
Zion.
you
gonna be
you
don't.
bugging. You
I
bugging
don't.
The
now,
only
bro.
way, no.
You bugging.
The only way you're
Being real with
salty.
you.
The only way you're
The
salty.
Knicks need to rebuild. You
Well,
guys
well,
lose
why
every
don't-
year.
hold on.
I'm tired of dealing with
Rave, hold on one
injury-prone
second. Let
players.
Prince, let Belize say what he. Okay, why you don't want Zion? I want to hear
Because
this.
I'm tired of injury-prone players. I don't want to deal with nobody that's not proving themselves. I'm tired of it.
The boy got a 44-inch vertical and can jump out the gym.
You're not going to be able to find a player that young
That's cool.
with that
We
much
had this
upside.
debate. We had this debate, and I respect. And I told me personally, I wouldn't risk it. But if they risk it, I'll be right there cheering for them. And if it works,
Hey.
I'll be right there. I'll be the biggest.
Let me ask you a
could say
question because we
bandwagon.
did have this conversation.
Hey Prince,
And you said that-
Prince.
hold on a
What if
second.
what
I have
if
a
he
question
comes
for
and
him
he's
real quick? Just give me a
All
minute
right.
here. I've been very respectful. Listen to everybody. We spoke before, and we spoke about Damian Lillard. You would be happy to have Damian Lillard, right?
Yeah.
All right. Damian Lillard been injured.
Well, that's this season.
Oh,
And I wouldn't believe he's
you don't
really
want.
injured.
You're cool with having a dude who was injured this season.
No,
right?
but I don't really believe that's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't really believe Dame is really like injured to the point where he can't
Fact,
play.
same here.
Y'all
I
already
agree.
been down
I
this
agree.
path. This
All right,
season.
check
But
this
do you
out.
believe
check
that
this out. I'm
Zion
glad
is
he said
actually
that. I told
injured?
you,
If you're
y'all
gonna get a
always,
dude that's
Do you think
injured, I'd
Zion's
rather
actually
take a young
injured?
injured player
y'all
than old
always
injured
put
player.
yourself in the hole. Check this out. You say
Okay.
you don't want Zion because they always injured. Lonzo always injured too. But you
All right,
saying
but
bring him
listen.
over there.
All right. Again, right? For me personally,
Lonzo always injured,
all right,
man.
that's fair. That's fair, right? And I would have off of what I've seen with Lonzo last season and the seasons before, right? Zion just got in the league and he hasn't, to me, proven anything. Last season was cool, but he had Lonzo with him.
Listen,
Please
listen, I
don't
can't say
speak for
that.
all the Knicks fans.
Some of these
I don't,
injuries.
and I'm not, and I'm totally not.
Please don't
I'm
speak
telling
for
you,
all the Knicks
I'm
fans.
telling you straight up on my end.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
was
said,
just about to say.
I'll pass on the KD.
Right, that's not right. He
Shout
don't
out to
speak for
Coffee.
me. I want Zion. He don't speak for me.
Yeah, who
He
wouldn't
don't
want
speak for
Zion?
me. He don't
The
speak for
damn
me. But
Golden
go
State
ahead,
Warriors
Belize.
want Zion.
Right.
If it was
The
me,
way
Phoenix Suns want
like if I
Zion.
could have had it my way, I would have took Lonzo over
My
Zion.
cousin was.
Yeah, you
shit,
know
the
what I'm
Lakers
saying?
need
I want
Zion.
Zion. Pause.
Coffee was good.
Oh,
Plus,
Coffee
the
in the
thing about
house.
Zion
I'm done.
is he has interest. Like people want
Sir,
to see
please.
Zion.
Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the panel.
What up, Coffee?
What's up? What's up with the fellas?
Coffee, can we get your take on this topic real quick before you go, Bulls?
Absolutely, my phenomenal brother. I love if the New York Knicks would have got Zoe. Oh my God, they should have paid that paper. They should have gave him $100 million. If the Knicks would have got Zoe, them guys would have been crazy. I'm talking about Knicks already had everybody, and like Magic Johnson said, that him and your guy that he played with over at the Lakers, they already had chemistry. So when we arguing with these guys and debating with these guys like Sky or Right the Truth or whoever that's talking nonsense, after you hear Magic Johnson, it shouldn't even be no debate no more. You shouldn't. That shouldn't even be a discussion.
That's the greatest point guard of all time.
You know, you
giving
heard
somebody praise.
Right. So it's different when we talking about it, right? But you talking about a premier all-star, Magic Johnson, legend, Hall of Famer, all
NBA
that.
champion.
Absolutely. He said it's about Lonzo Ball. So what are we really talking about here? Like, what are we really doing? Going back with that rhetoric, you know, on BS. So I really think that Sky was hurt that they that he left the Pelicans. Because Scott know he a smart dude.
Yeah, I think he was hurt. He was hurt about that.
Yeah, he hurt.
It's funny how Coffee comes on and Sky just leaves.
We got Rob. We got Saturansky.
Yeah, we got Saturansky.
Absolutely. So it's like, and I love who was that? Was it Marquez or Rico? Who said that? Get Zoe and then get Jello.
That was Belize.
That was right
there because they could have done that, even though he was going to Charlotte, but that was an in-house before he went to Charlotte. That was a discussion before he even went to Charlotte. So if New York would have pulled the trigger and got Zoe, they would have got Jello. He wouldn't have been heading down there to Charlotte right there. So I mean, Jello is premier, and they would have just been waiting on Melo. But New York would have been off the chain. You would have had Big Boy, you know, going crazy. They came from Arizona. You would have had the man Quilly shooting them threes. I mean, it would have been crazy.
No, he talking about Obi. Obi came from Arizona.
Yeah, Obi. He would have been crazy.
Obi.
I think
he went to Dayton, didn't he?
I watched Flight. I watched Flight earlier. Take on.
Yeah, he came from Dayton. He didn't come from Arizona.
Then Coffee might be wrong then on the college.
Were you the only one who watched that?
Right, he came but I watched that, right? And he would have been an all-star. He would have said, just like, you know, Zoe got BI to the all-star, all that. He did the same thing with Obi, man. That dude is incredible, man.
Look, he got BI and Zion to the All-Star 2 seasons.
Absolutely. So when people say how many bad games does Zoe have at Pelicans, well, he had a few bad games, but he had more great games than bad games because you got to count assists. You got to count what he did for Zion. Zion is frustrated because he don't have Zoe. Zion's best years was with Zoe. He had his most output with Zoe.
To be fair, he only had one.
It's not Coffee. It's not even just that. Zion wanted to play with Zoe.
Right.
Yeah, he wanted.
He was excited about playing with Zoe and vice versa.
That's what I'm saying, Marquez. I mean, Quiz. Everybody want to play with Zoe. When people talk that garbage, that's garbage, man. Nonsense. Cause after you hear Magic say that, what Magic says, everybody else just hating for real. Because it's like no debate. It's a no-brainer. You know, Zoe is about to snap in the playoffs. Y'all about to see this motherfucker. He about to go crazy with the Bulls.
And his first playoff experience too.
It's about to be crazy. All that. Well, he need a couple of games. He don't need none of that shit. He get that shit. He get no reps in practice. He getting all that shit in practice. He putting up 1,000 shots a day. The man is about to go crazy in the playoffs. I'm talking about crazy. And there's gonna be no checking him because you ain't got no scout report for him. Because the scout report you got is from Stephen A. Goofy. And that shit was whack.
Facts.
You know
Stephen A. Goofy.
You know what I'm saying?
Lying about that.
Stephen A. is trap.
Yeah, that dude. You know, they paying him. he what we call, what I'm saying, that the other side for them people. So we already know he turned face on everybody.
I would love to see the Hornets and the Bulls in the second round. I'm just saying, pause.
Hey, no, that's not happening. But listen,
that's not happening.
That could be a possibility. That could
Why
be a
ain't
possibility.
happening?
It's not
It
happening.
could be a possibility.
Yeah, I tripping.
Okay. I mean, anything's possible. Yeah, we know that, but it's not happening. Anyways, listen, and if that did happen, Bulls gonna beat them, and we know that. Now listen, the thing with Stephen A. Smith is his issue and his problem is he messed up because his takes is starting to let everybody know that not only he don't watch basketball, he's bringing up takes that has nothing to do with this year.
Good point.
So
Good
it's
point,
like,
Ray.
so
That's
people,
facts.
right? So people are looking at this guy like. At first, I ain't gonna cap. Stephen Smith was holding it down on ESPN. Even when it was horrible, I was like, okay, at least this nigga holding it down. But when his take started to go left as hell, talking about the damn, the percentage of 39, I'm like, that was last year's narrative.
Stephen A. Smith doesn't really have
39.
takes. He just pushes narratives. That's what he does.
He likes to
That's all
make
he does is push his
But
narrative.
the thing is, it's not that he pushes the new narratives, though.
He pushes old narratives.
Yeah. Shit that happened last year or the year before. And
Or shit that will make, or the shit that will make the memes, the shit that will make memes, the shit that will make conversations like this.
Facts.
That's what he does.
If you ask Stephen A. Smith right now, I bet you $20 he still want Kyrie Irving to retire.
Yeah, he's a troll.
And that's retarded. All that's retarded.
That's retarded.
That's retarded. Super retarded.
He's still want Kyrie retire.
No, Kyrie cold. Kyrie, I love everything about that brother. Everything he stand for. What
How about
he did,
this one?
held out.
This one real quick. Then, I want to ask you a question on this video real quick, Coffee. And also the panel. Did y'all ever see the interview with the coach with the Ball brothers coach, the one that coached him in Chino Hills? He just recently did an interview and he was talking about like how he basically believed in Lonzo since he was like 11 years old, and he had the starting role in college. I mean, in high school from since he was a freshman, and he was breaking it down and he talking about they making a movie about it. Did y'all ever check out that interview by any chance?
Yeah, I heard they was making a movie. I heard that part
right
right
making
there.
a documentary about the Ball Boys era in Chino Hills. That's
Coffee.
Go ahead, Scott.
This what they ain't understanding, Coffee.
That's gonna turn to a debate again.
And tell me if you agree with me. Let's see the Knicks did get Lonzo Ball, right? Do you think they have to make more moves, or they can run with the team they have right now? Take all the people they got this year.
Run the team what they got now.
Well. All teams are always making moves, Sky. Every team is always making moves to get better. But
see, you trying to duck the question of what I'm asking.
Nobody.
I need you to ask a question the way I see it. Who they signed? Let's take everybody they signed and they give Lonzo Ball that money and take them clean off the team. Are they a competitive team?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hold up. You see that big ass center they got down there? You see that dude down there? You see OP right there? See that 3-point
So we saying, so we basically saying no.
Hold
check this out.
Hold up. All they needed was a general. All they needed was somebody to control the tempo and somebody to be a facilitator. Because who killed him was Trae Young. Zoe locked Trae Young up every time he play him. He lock him up.
Facts.
So he the one that got past the Knicks. It was Trae Young that gave him problems. So Zoe would have shut all that shit down, and then he would have made everybody else better in the process. They'd have advanced. Oh, I had the damn Knicks down. They're going to the fucking finals.
Coffee, it's actually bigger than that.
Gonna say that anyway.
It's bigger than that too, because the Knicks, what they needed is because they have Derrick Rose, and they know that he's an old.
Exactly. I'm forgetting about Pooh. I forget all about Pooh.
They needed somebody who could be a point guard that could actually play. You know what I mean? Big minutes.
And that could just let D Rose come in and be sixth man of the year.
Yeah, he would have killed that. But that's what he do. He put them numbers up just like that. That's what he do.
And then on top of that, if you didn't get Kimber and Evan Fournier, and you could have got Jello is a better Evan Fournier and a younger Evan Fournier. So you
agree.
1,000%. I don't understand.
See, y'all add more moves. I'm talking about that one move. Do they get better? Y'all saying y'all
To answer your question, Sky, with that one move, didn't go. With that one move, would have damn near thrust the Knicks down there in the damn championship. Like dead ass.
Facts.
One move. That's how serious Zoe is, man. See, Sky, when we hear, we gotta stop this BS, man. We gotta stop this bullshit. When we hear Magic Johnson now,
Right.
not Larry Johnson, not Kato Johnson, Magic Johnson, the premier point guard of all point guards that put it down for the Los
Smack it on Snickers, bro.
So you telling me everything Magic Johnson say? So you telling me everything Magic Johnson say be true?
Out of 10 times, I'm gonna go damn near 8 times out of 10. He right. 8 times out of 10. Because
Bro, and he drafted Lonzo. He kept the narrative.
That's part of the reason why Magic talks highly as though anyway.
He's been there and he played with the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's been winning since high school.
Talk to him.
This dude,
Kareem, the greatest winner in NBA history,
as a 20-year-old and took over the NBA. Magic Johnson. We gotta please think about what I'm saying right now. Magic Johnson.
Man, Magic Johnson fixed up the problem that he made wrong, bro.
No. Fuck all that right there, Scott. Think about what he.
We're not gonna disrespect Magic on this panel.
Hey, hold up.
Problem he made wrong though.
Hold up, fellas. Scott, would you agree that Magic Johnson is a cerebral 99% from the neck on up? Very, very incredible, amazing thinker.
Man, Magic Johnson told me the Lakers was going in the finals this year, man.
Okay.
Johnson told me Lonzo Ball.
He definitely did say that.
Answer the question, Scott.
Worst take.
Magic Johnson told me a bunch of lies.
Hold up, fellas. Scott, just like you asked me to answer your question, just answer the question. Don't jump around it. Don't dodge it. Just what you agreed. This man is a thinker on that basketball court, a cerebral player on that basketball court, and most accomplished point guard on that basketball court. Do you agree? Yes or no?
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay, who's better than Magic? Give me somebody who's better than Magic.
Hold on, Coffee. Hold on for a
Isaiah
second.
Thomas.
I want to get us back on track.
Hell no.
Right? We're going left. Scott,
I believe you, Captain.
The reason why Zoe.
No. Don't let Scott get out of this flood.
He's not getting out of it. Hold on.
No, he's in the flood. Don't let him out.
Hold up, Quiz. He got to give me somebody better than Magic Johnson. He just told me Magic Johnson. No, I want his no to be backed up. You know,
A few people
I
I can
want
give
to
you.
kind of no.
Who?
Oscar Robertson.
You telling the truth.
Oscar Robertson.
Oscar Robertson?
What?
Hey, man, get out of here, dude.
Hold on. We're talking about players who played in the modern NBA. We're talking about the one with a three-point line and a shot clock.
I'm talking about all that. That man ain't get it just points. That man did assists and everything.
This nigga talking about Oscar Robinson. That's it.
Three-point line and shot clock back.
I'm about to tell you another one. Michael Jordan. You want to know another one?
Playing a point guard.
That nigga not a point guard. Point guard.
Scott, we talking about point guards.
Magic Johnson, the point guard.
Frazier.
He be another premier point guard that did what Magic Johnson did. Now, if you would have said Isaiah Thomas, I would have said okay, but still, he didn't do what Magic Johnson did.
What about
You say Walt, sure, but
Isaiah's not on the hierarchy of
Man,
point
you
guards.
can't compare the two, man.
He's not.
You saw the height difference. That's a big old. That man overachieved what he's supposed to do. To be honest with you, Isaiah Thomas, based off his height.
Yeah, but Isaiah couldn't go.
Why are we debating this?
Man, y'all capping on here, man.
Why are we debating this?
Wait, hold up.
Scott is left though, guys. Let's get back to this Lonzo thing.
Hold on, please.
Magic Johnson. What the hell are we talking about Magic?
Hold on, please. Scott, you're captain. You didn't even bring up Isaiah Thomas. Coffee did.
Exactly. You showed
You didn't even bring him up.
I did,
You
first
said
of all.
Oscar Robertson.
And Michael Jordan.
I said, no, I was just defending the man. They talking about the man ain't better than him. That's a lie. That's what I was doing. I didn't bring him up. You right.
Exactly.
I brought him up.
All you said today was Oscar Robinson was better than Magic Johnson.
And Michael Jordan raised.
He was.
And
Look
Michael
at the
J.
And
And Michael
Jordan
Jordan
ain't
raised.
even a point guard.
look at the stats, dude. It'll tell you. Look at the stats.
But
Okay,
Scott, first off,
we can't look at stats. Look, let me ask. Hold
That's
on,
what y'all do. Y'all look at stats when it come to Lonzo Ball. That's what y'all do.
And then y'all can answer whatever y'all want to answer. Scott, would you take who would you take to start your team? Oscar Robertson or Magic Johnson?
Magic.
That's a I take it depends on
Come on,
Nah,
Scott.
you
Be smart,
capping,
dog. Be
bro.
smart.
You
Don't
Come
let
on,
that
bro.
shit get
Stop
Don't
muddying
let
the
that
waters and
shit
answer
get
the
gotta,
question, my
nah,
nigga.
you gotta. I'm not trading the water. You gotta tell me what team, and I'll tell you who.
Look,
I pick.
any team in the world, you starting your team. Look, hey, Scott, you the
You ain't
GM.
got nobody. You starting from
You the
scratch.
GM. Scott, you the GM. You got
It's
James
trash.
Bang and Griffin. You the GM of the Pelicans. Who you starting your team with?
Man, I'm starting with Oscar, man.
Okay, I'm out.
This nigga trash. I'm
Starting
done.
with Oscar.
Shut up.
Oscar
Shut
play
up.
D. Oscar play D.
Shut
And
up.
he
Hey,
make his
you
players
lost.
better,
Hey,
man.
bro, you lost
And
kind
he
of better.
play,
You can walk
Bro,
out.
this nigga
make his players
bro, he
better.
make coffee
You
leave.
can walk
This
out,
nigga so
dog.
disrespectful.
You can leave,
What
bro.
did he say?
Hey, no cap. Hey, bro, you're
Nah,
done, bro.
we gotta keep
Flight,
it real,
Your
man.
takes are
flight,
done, bro.
Somebody to play with
flight,
Scott.
flight. Get him out of here,
Flight,
flight.
don't allow this
Hey,
man on here no
flight.
more. His takes are
Don't.
done. His
Sky
takes are done.
cannot come back here
His
no
takes are
more.
done. His takes are done.
He
He
cannot
lost
come
all
back here no
credibility.
more. Flight.
This
See,
at
see,
first.
y'all saying
Listen,
that because y'all saying y'all will take
bro,
Magic Johnson
listen,
because
Flight, I
of
ain't gonna cap, dog.
You
he
want
a
to take
Laker.
Magic?
Everybody
I'm
that
done with
go
you,
to
bro.
the Lakers,
I'm not
y'all
gonna
gonna
argue
say
about
that
who's a
too.
better point guard, Magic or
Flight,
Oscar
you lost
Robinson. I'm not
all
gonna argue with you.
credibility, Flight. I ain't
Look,
gonna cap.
Oscar's a
let's
walking
bring
triple
it
double,
to the
bro.
point
What
where
y'all
we're talking
mean?
modern
That's what I'm
basketball.
trying to
Westbrook.
tell them, man. They
Yeah, you're
dumb.
done.
They don't
You're
know. They
done.
just go
You're
off
done.
names, man.
You're done.
I
You're
told
done.
them
But
that.
it's Magic. I understand. Oscar might listen. I'd rather have Magic because even though Oscar was a walking triple double, Magic brought something to the game
Look,
that was never
to
done.
sum it up, is just basically modern day, right? Who you taking, Westbrook or Lonzo? We taking
Lonzo.
Lonzo, bro. So let's just end it at that.
No, y'all taking Lonzo. I'm taking Westbrook.
Hey, you're done. You're done. Hey, man. Hey, listen. Hey.
Shit,
Look,
I'm being honest.
Listen.
I know I'm gonna get. I know I'm gonna get.
Your trolling could go
No, I'm
only go
telling you
so
the
far.
truth. I know I'm gonna get
Your
at least.
trolling could go so
I know
far.
I'm gonna get at least
Like,
20,
where you at, dog?
20 points. He'll walk into triple
Please, did
double
he just
too.
say please?
I know I'm gonna get at least
Did he
20
just say
points
he
out of
picked
him a night.
Westbrook
I know I'm gonna get
over?
at least
I'm done,
8
bro.
assists a night.
Sky,
And I
you
know
need to
I'm gonna
go,
get
bro.
rebounds from him tonight.
Sky, you
I
need to
mean,
go,
y'all
bro.
are being
Not
extreme,
standing in the
though.
cone.
I mean,
I'm gonna get
Russ
hustle
is a
plays.
Hall of Famer.
I'm gonna get hustle plays from him.
Westbrook.
Your takes are done.
Woody,
Right the truth. Right the
Woody,
truth on here.
Hey, Flight, you there?
Woody.
Yeah.
Man, what's up, right the truth, baby?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, get rid of Flight. Hey, Flight, get rid of Sky, please.
Get rid of Sky, man. If what
He's trolling too
No,
much.
they saying I'm trolling because I have my personal. Because I say I'm gonna take Westbrook.
Trolling has went too far.
Yeah, but Scott, you ain't trying to highlight nothing good.
Man,
So
no, I'm not.
come on,
I'm
Scott.
telling you.
He said he'll take
Call it
Oscar
down the
Robertson
middle.
over
That-
Magic
Flight, he said
Johnson.
he'll take
calling it
Oscar
down the middle,
Robertson over
man.
Magic Johnson.
Like, he'll take
All right,
Oscar Robertson over Magic
It's
Johnson.
the fact that
him
Raiders
speak.
won the
Let him
principal,
speak.
bro.
You gotta go.
But I
See,
fuck with
Raiders
see,
won
they
the
don't
principal.
want.
He
They
say
don't
I'm
want.
His
flight.
takes is done.
All right. You know what? You know what?
No,
Check this out.
We gotta give him a chance, y'all. We
You
gotta give him
know.
a chance. Flight.
You know.
Skyler, speak your stupid piece on why Oscar
All
Robinson
right.
is
Check
better
this
than
out.
Magic Johnson.
I'm
Go
about to
ahead.
tell you.
Oh,
You
he
know.
said that?
You
Yes,
know.
I
he
told
said
him. Yes, he said that. He said that.
Man,
Get out here.
look.
He's trolling too far.
Come on,
This is what
Scott.
I'm
He
saying.
might be disrespectful.
No, that's not,
He's
man. Look.
trolling too far, dude.
You ever saw
Now, I
Oscar Robinson?
see why Coffee had to get the hell up out of
Man,
here.
you watch Flight. Flight, you ever watch Oscar Robinson play?
Play
It's
with
trash.
shot
Done.
clocks, over 3-point lines. Like, come
Flight,
on,
you gotta
talk
go,
about
Flight.
dudes in the modern era of basketball.
Man, y'all
I
instead
told
of
him.
talking about the
Yo,
3-point
Flight.
line,
I
y'all instead of
I gave him the comparison. I said Oscar.
We just gotta talk
Westbrook,
about modern
and
basketball.
Magic
That's all.
Johnson is Lonzo. Who you taking? He said Westbrook.
Bro, he gotta go, Flight. He's gotta go.
I'm not even mad at
He's
that
gotta
take.
go.
all right,
Take
check this out.
Westbrook.
If my
You gotta
take
go.
bad on Westbrook, because y'all talking about Westbrook bad
not
off
mad
of
at
this
you on
year.
that.
I wasn't even tripping.
No, y'all talking about Westbrook bad
No.
off this year.
No.
If
I'm
my
talking about
take
Westbrook
bad
in
about
general.
Westbrook, taking
Scott.
Westbrook,
Don't do
Westbrook
that.
on
Don't
his
do
way
that.
to Hall of Fame.
Hold up. Don't do that.
Westbrook
Don't
on
do
his
that.
way to
Hold
Hall
up.
of Fame.
Hold up,
Lonzo
Scott.
ain't even
Don't
make an
go.
All-Star game
No,
yet.
Scott,
So why
Scott,
would I
don't do
take
that.
him?
Hold up.
I'm just being honest.
No,
Why?
Scott.
I'm not
Scott,
mad at
what
that
you're
take.
doing?
Even
No,
though
don't do that.
you know, it's
No,
other stuff you say that's
Y'all just
One at a
being
time. One at a time.
No, Quiz, hold up. Sky, what you're not about to do, you're trying to cover yourself from the fact that you said you take Oscar Robinson over Magic Johnson. That's the one that you got yourself up out of here.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Have you ever? No, hold on. No, hold on. Hold on. Have you ever? Have you seen highlights, or do you even know Oscar Robertson's numbers for you to even say that's
what I'm saying. They don't
Have
know
you
that.
seen Magic Johnson? And have you seen his numbers and his highlights?
Exactly.
I was alive and well watching Magic play.
Okay,
Were you?
So
you want a cookie?
So you know better than all of us. You know better than all of us.
Milk, nigga?
But you didn't let me finish. But what I was saying, but what I was gonna say was, in Oscar Robinson's era, in his day, he was the truth. The evolution. Hold on, high pitch nigga. The evolution. Hold on,
let the man speak. Let the man speak.
No. Ray, you gotta let him speak.
Hold on, let him cook.
Rave don't never let nobody get their point across. Let the man speak. Rave, you been talking all day.
Yo, hold on. For one, y'all don't know Right the Truth like I do. Right Truth don't give a fuck about who speak. Y'all don't know shit. I was here when Right Truth always been here. Right Truth he'll roast everybody. He just mad I'm on his head on this one.
So you
and that's the case, Rave. Then cook this nigga, then. Cook this nigga, Rave. Cook this nigga, Rave.
Yeah, man, he's trying to get the job.
I want to hear his point, though, honestly.
Right, let me finish, though. All right, it's like this. You had Oscar Robertson, then you had the evolution of Magic Johnson. Generation after generation, the player gets better and better. Hence, you have LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Players are getting Russell Westbrook. Players are getting better and better and bigger and stronger, and they're mastering the game more and more. I mean, come on, you talking about back in the day, Oscar Robertson dribbled with one hand. You know what I'm saying? Around in circles. Dudes don't play the game like that.
What? You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving dribble with fingers, bro. Come on, bro. Let's not do that.
Right the truth. You just proved everybody's point that Magic Johnson is better than Oscar Robinson.
I don't agree with that because you can't say that because those were different eras. Just like
the truth, you just said that he was better than Magic. Evolution.
I said it was.
Look. Oscar got one ring, right? And he got it with Kareem.
He's a Hall of Famer, dog. That man.
Oscar got one ring with Kareem.
I'm not discrediting who he is.
I'm not discrediting Oscar either. I just think Magic's better.
I think Lonzo's a bust. So we all in agreement, right? I think Lonzo's a bust.
Listen, hold on. Listen, we're not even going there today. Listen, this one, right the truth. Did you ever even see the First Take show today?
No, but I seen the title of this show. What's the title of this show?
Oh, well, we could talk about that. Today, Magic Johnson got on Stephen A. Smith on First Take because he basically implied that Stephen A. Smith was the reason that Lonzo Ball pretty much did not get picked up by the New York Knicks at the deadline. And he pretty much blamed Stephen A. for basically emphasizing that the Knicks should have never went in that direction. You know, Magic said that the Knicks would have been a playoff team with Lonzo Ball this year. And they really dropped the ball, man. I mean, he really was letting them have it today, man. You should check it out. What's your thoughts on them fit? Like legitimately, all jokes aside.
You're absolutely right. All jokes aside, and I'm not joking about this. All jokes aside, yo, I just actually talked in a video about this. Go check it out, man, on my page. But anyway, I don't think that it's any significance. We're making it seem like he would be a life changer for the Knicks. He's not a life changer for any team that he's on. So why are we on? And Magic Johnson lost his mind years ago. I don't trust his judgment after the whole AIDS thing. I don't trust his judgment after the whole AIDS thing.
He's going to hate till the end.
What?
He's going to hate till the end.
Can I please get
this is your fault,
guys? Panels, please. Bro, wait. What?
What did you say, Corey?
I said this is your fault. You asked that man for his opinion.
Right.
What
the hell was that?
Hey, I don't listen. People just come on this panel. I don't know what the hell they gonna say. I don't know these motherfuckers.
Yo, bro, what was that, right? Yo, bro. Bro, I thought you was gonna have a nice educational basketball opinion for us, or something, bro. What was that? So wait,
I'm not dealing with educational basketball. You dudes don't even watch college basketball. Are you serious right now? How we dealing with the pros?
I'm shut up.
No, you don't.
That shit is rigged. That shit is.
No, you don't.
I'm watching college basketball.
See what I'm saying? You're a
watching
kid.
NBA.
See what I'm saying?
I'm
You're
NBA
a kid.
fan.
And you're not a purist. You're a kid and you're not a purist.
I'm a purist to the game. I just like watching NBA games.
You're not.
I grew up in a Kobe era. I watch people coming straight out of high school. College been trash to me. I'm sorry. It's too much going on.
They go with the popularity, man.
I was high school.
They
go with the popularity.
McGrady era.
They don't look at the game. They don't watch the
Exactly.
game. Go with the popularity.
Skyler, you the last person to talk about watching the game.
Oh, he told y'all the same thing I see. He don't move a needle for the Knicks. He said the same thing I see.
Yeah, but I know,
Right,
baby.
but then that misses the whole
Listen,
point.
hold on. I got you, Belize.
Basketball on the Knicks.
Hey, Belize, these guys are lying because the New York Knicks clearly need a point guard. You understand? What y'all talking about?
I'm so confused.
The Knicks' glaring need is point guard, and it's been.
Why would it be Lonzo? It doesn't matter. Why would it be Lonzo? He's a bust.
That's what the topic was.
Tell you what, listen,
nigga, you're not getting Stephen Curry, nigga.
He's a bust.
Brave. Why is he asking? Why is Right the Truth and Skyler making their opinions as if they're New York Knicks fans? By that alone, that's disrespectful.
I am a New York Knicks fan. I'm from New York.
So you should know. You can't be, bro.
I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx.
Ain't no way, bro.
I'm from the Bronx.
Ain't no way, bro.
What part of the Bronx you from, bro?
Burnside, nigga. Burnside, my nigga, 179, Burnside. West Burnside, 179. In the 4 train, B. Jerome Ave. I went to Clinton High School, B. I went to middle school 115.
You went to Clinton?
Yeah, I went to Clinton. I went to Clinton.
That's my school, bro. Chill. I ain't trying to press you on that type of time. I'm from home.
Okay.
Let me know how we give it up. I don't want
But what his basketball takes alone don't make.
Let me say this.
Bro, the Bronx don't got.
Y'all gotta stop making y'all takes and y'all feelings.
Kimba went to Harlem to play basketball.
That's the problem.
Right.
Okay, Truth, let me say this. Let me say this, Truth.
They ain't telling you that he been out down there half of the season, so how you gonna make them better? You'd have been on injury reserve.
All right.
And your fat donut eating point forward Zion hasn't been there either.
Scott, I don't know why you keep talking.
But you right though. I'm not trying to fuss about that. Y'all the ones who complaining.
All right, hold on, Scott. Hold on. All right, Scott.
My man said I'm from the
Hold on,
Bronx.
hey, because you lost your talking today. This is horrible. Hey, Truth, I'm gonna say this.
Belize, but even if I know he's from New York, and that's my and we got no disrespect, but his takes is trash though.
Hold up, because Truth, you're lucky because I like how you want to say y'all don't watch college basketball because this is the only year I really did not watch college basketball, and I still watch college football this year, and because I have to draft for my Baltimore Ravens, so I got to make sure who we get picked up because we need some pieces fixed. So that
definitely need some receivers.
That was really cute. I want
to make hold on. Let me make my point though.
Hold on.
Okay.
Here's what I'm saying. Now earlier you brought up Oscar Robertson. I was not trying to disrespect his credit. I know Oscar Robertson is a Hall of Famer by far, especially a tough point guard. A tough point guard, okay? We're talking about point guard you do not play with, okay? So, but we're just talking about at the end of the day, who's you truly picking on your team, bro? The startup, you have to choose. That's 6'9" fucking Magic Johnson or Oscar Robertson, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, now you answer me that question, and I'll answer that. And then I also want to tap into what the brother said about education, about basketball. Okay, if I was making my team, of course I'll take Magic. Again, evolution.
That's what we're trying to get to.
Okay, but hold on. Evolution happens in basketball. Generations, everybody's become better than the last generation. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make. But as far as education basketball, what I was talking about is y'all young boys don't be
too smart for your own good.
No, I'm making you look stupid, and I'm making all y'all look stupid because y'all don't know. Because all you talking about is a player. You're talking about Lonzo Ball. Fuck a bus.
Hold up, brother. I want to talk to Right the Truth. Hold up. I want to talk to Right the Truth.
But how is he a bust?
Let Coffee handle it.
Let me talk to this brother because this is my first time meeting this brother, and I'm gonna respect your intellect until you don't let me respect it. All right, so let me introduce myself. I'm Coffee from Chicago. Now you say you from what? New York?
We've met a couple of times, Dusty nigga. Go on.
Okay, so you starting off like that? That's how you want to start off? We gonna
Coffee,
do this.
chill. Relax, Coffee.
Hold on. Let me talk to this brother. I'm coming with respect. I ain't coming like that. We ain't gonna do that committee. We're gonna talk straight purist basketball.
Okay, then let me go get my popcorn then. This finna be good.
All right, Right the Truth. We got some respect, brother.
Right the truth. Tell him up with respect. Tell him up with respect.
I got a chance to talk to him.
I got a couple slices of pizza over here, man.
I got a chance to talk to him.
Me too. Tell him up with respect. Don't crack no jokes, man. Tell him up.
Let
I
me
got
talk
you,
to
Woody.
this brother because I don't get him all the time. So he hit y'all with some corny Dr. Seuss book shit. Let me talk to this brother and see where his mental's at. Now you from New York, right, brother?
Born and raised, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
you know my man
man,
Skip
from
from Jersey. You know
Jersey.
Ray Boston?
No, right. Deaf from Jersey.
Hold on. Let me just talk to this brother. That's my man. I just coming to Chicago, playing the pro-am with me on my team. Now, did you play basketball, brother? Answer the question, brother.
I didn't hear what you said. You broke up, and Kansas just won a national championship.
Did you play basketball? Do you hear me? Who did you play basketball for? What college?
Again. No, I didn't. But that's irrelevant. You're not making a point.
Okay.
You're not making a point with that.
When we talk purists, real life situations induce motivation. You got to play the game too, not just think the game. You got to be there. Yeah. All right. So let me give you my resume. Let me give you my whole resume.
I've heard this before. Please don't bore me with this shit again, nigga. You want to hear with us? Don't bore me with that. I've heard this before,
so
man.
Let me go ahead and give it to you then.
Land your plane, nigga.
If it bore you,
he's not cooking me. Land your plane.
These players I'm about to tell you, if they bore you, that means you don't like basketball. All right.
Land your plane.
All right. So hold up. So
don't say Lonzo Ball.
Do you agree? Tony Allen got game. Tony Allen.
Of course. Don't say Lonzo Ball.
Okay. What about? I'm coming to Lonzo Ball. I'm setting this up, setting your ass up just for that. Do you agree? Will Bynum got game? Do Will Bynum got game? Yes or no, brother?
Of course he does.
Okay, I train him. Court McGetty.
Oh wow! Oh, now we're gonna get to this. I train. Oh, come on, nah, nigga. Nah, land your plane. I don't want to hear none of that lame shit, nigga. Get out of here.
Because brothers like you,
your lame ass out of here.
Brothers like you that talk
I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago.
And you want to be a comedian, this, that, another, but you ain't been there, brother. You ain't been in a fire.
You not making no point. You won't here with us. You're not making no point.
If you want to be a comedian, let me know. My man Corey Holcomb and D-Ray do that.
You're not making. They're not your guys, and you're not making any points, man. Just go on, man.
You're talking about basketball.
And stop raising your voice, man. Stop raising your voice. You have no.
Right to wrong. Let me ask you this. Right to wrong.
Dr. Pepper, I think
right to wrong. Let me ask you this. Right to wrong.
Yeah, he's mad lame. He's mad lame.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Let's get back to basketball, man. Let's get back to basketball.
Let's get back to basketball. I can see where this debate's gonna go. Let's get back to basketball.
You right, Flight.
No, I mean y'all talk basketball, not all these insults.
Hold up. Let me ask this brother this question. Write the truth. Do you agree that Magic Johnson got more experience than me and you? You agree with that?
You talking about on the court? Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. He played the game.
Magic Johnson, when a brother like Magic Johnson says, Zoe Ball is the smartest dude at that point guard in the whole entire NBA, who am I or you to disagree with that right there?
Hold on. The same reason that Charles Barkley disagreed with Michael Jordan about being GM of the Charlotte Hornets. Dumbass. The same reason. Because Jordan hasn't been shit as a GM. He hasn't been shit. And he's supposed to be the GOAT. So what's your point? Let's go.
So they go by rings. Right, the truth. They go by rings. You ain't say shit. They go by rings. The league is measured by rings when you're accomplished, right? So Magic Johnson is accomplished. So he sees potential in Zoe. And since potential is far greater than behavior, we cuff motherfuckers because they got potential and we know that ignorant ass behavior.
Do you know how many great players can't see talent? They can't see talent if it's in their face.
But that don't go for Magic Johnson, though.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And you got the same thing Magic Johnson got, Dex.
They write the truth. Write the truth.
You're burning ass.
I agree with you with that. Hey, hold up.
Keep it professional.
I agree with you with that right there. But hold up. We talking about Magic Johnson. You say he ain't got an alpha talent? Come on, my brother.
I want him out of everybody's front office. I want him to sit his ass down and run his businesses.
Okay, but
he's living a healthy life.
That's the question, right?
His wife
got an eye for talent.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No. Lonzo's a bust.
Okay, hold up. Do Stephen A. Smith got an alpha talent?
Hell no.
Yeah, he said, "I'm to sit his ass down and run his business."
Nah. But you're not correlating that. That makes no sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
I got your ass right when I want you. It makes no sense, right?
No, you don't, man.
Exactly. You makes no motherfucking sense.
You're not making no sense, man. Lonzo's a bust.
Okay, hold on, for 1 second. Okay, listen. Okay, everybody slow down for a second.
Coffee.
Okay, now, you said Magic Johnson. Hold on. Let's hold you to the record. Put your feet to the fire. Write the truth. Shout out to Phonics.
I'm your worst nightmare, brother.
For coming
Your
up.
worst nightmare.
You said Magic Johnson do not have an eye for talent. Can you name talent that he drafted that he doesn't have an eye for, or didn't succeed, or have any accomplishments?
Yes, Lonzo Ball.
Okay, hold on. Do not react, please. No beta male syndrome.
That's a bus?
Okay. So you said Lonzo Ball. Who else can? Hold on.
Sorry.
Who else can you name besides Lonzo Ball?
Dex. Why does it matter? That's not who this show is about. This show is about Lonzo Ball.
Oh, you cannot answer the question. Stop deflecting. Stop deflecting.
When you say
wait a minute, guys. Wait. I know we all sharks. Hold on. We see some meat in the water. We get some blood, and we all want to trounce on it. Just hold on.
This is whales. Y'all ain't no sharks. Y'all whales, nigga.
Okay, hold on. Write the truth.
Go ahead, brother.
Stick to the fire. Stick to the fire. Now, since Lonzo Ball's the bus, what about any other drafts that you can name that didn't pan out for Magic? If you was to count them, would it be more towards accomplishment or less?
Dex, again, you know I'm too smart for this. Stop trying to come at me with these two-sided questions.
Bro,
the title of the show.
It's only yes or no.
Hold on, let me finish. No, let me finish. The title of this show is about Lonzo Ball. Everything in this show is about Lonzo Ball. We're gonna talk Lonzo Ball. I don't have to talk about anybody else.
Wait a minute, Magic spoke on Lonzo Ball today. This is the topic.
And you did.
Okay, but you said Magic didn't have an eye for talent. You said Magic didn't have an eye for talent. That's what you said out your mouth. Write the truth.
Dex, so you trying to
Sky, shut the fuck up. I'm talking to write the truth.
Now you being disrespectful, man. There's no reason.
However you want to take it.
There's no reason for that. You don't want nobody else to come at you like that.
I'm talking to you and somebody butting in.
You don't want nobody else to come at you like that.
Come on, bro.
You can come at me however way you want to come at me. I can defend myself. Listen, you said Magic Johnson.
Blocking dudes. Don't be disrespectful. Now you hold on.
Come on, brother.
You said Magic Johnson do not have an eye for talent.
Nah, man, moderate your show. Moderate your show because you blocked somebody else for that. Moderate your fucking show, man.
What kind of respect you got, right? The truth. What kind of respect you got,
You said Magic Johnson don't have an eye for talent.
Brother, what kind of respect you got, brother?
None for you.
Because, okay, hold up.
Hey, let's keep this still basketball, bro. Like, come on.
Exactly.
I'm about to be very respectful because since I can't talk to you about basketball, and then since you don't want to be a comedian with my guys that do that for real, I'm about to talk to you about respect. I got that.
Nigga, you have no guys. Nigga, you a country Chicago bum ass nigga. What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about, you gotta chill out. You gotta keep it basketball.
People on the internet, that's what they do.
Tell your boys that, man.
But let me just tell you this.
Okay,
let me tell you this. Hold up, Dex. Let me just say this to him. Let me just say this to him, and I would be respectful with this. I'm a Muslim, brother, and we everywhere y'all at, and we got respect for you.
Ramadan Mubarak, man. Ramadan Mubarak, man.
I love you, my brother. Hold up. I love you,
You're
my brother.
Kafur, man. You're Kafur.
It's cool. I want you to be. I want you to be exactly who you are, and that's a man.
You're a Kafur. You're not a Muslim. You're a Kafur.
Okay, I got respect for you, brother.
Let's keep it basketball related. Y'all doing too
We is
much.
keeping it basketball.
Write the
And look, write the truth. If you don't want to talk basketball, then go back to write the truth.
We got respect for you. I
was talking about basketball. Y'all going on.
I'm giving them straight respect.
No, answer the question.
I'm giving them straight respect. When you come to Chicago, I'm just gonna respect you. When I come to New York, you respect me. Show me. We go to a New York game.
He's not in New York.
Hold up, we write the truth. When I go with you, we go to a New York game. We go to a Chicago Bulls game, and both treats.
Coffee. It's a coffee. We're gonna keep this basketball. No disrespect, coffee. We're gonna keep it basketball. Write the truth. Answer the question.
Basketball. I just said when I come to New York, we going to a New York game. How's that not basketball? That's basketball. And when he comes to Chicago,
Coffee, no, you're not understanding me, Coffee, because you're gonna keep it basketball, and Write the Truth is gonna be disrespectful. Now, I don't want you to come out your character.
I'm just confused.
Hold on, wait a second. Belize, Coffee and Belize.
Hey, they know young brother.
Hey,
That
Coffee.
brother my age, so we got respect. And look,
Coffee.
Hey, Coffee.
Hold it down a second.
Hey, Coffee, can you hear me?
That brother knows he's talking to a real one.
Coffee. We coming back your way, bro. I want teamwork. What's the deal, bro? You've been a bystander to all of this. Can you break down everything that you was in the chat? What the hell is going on from a viewer's standpoint?
Everybody opinions just clashing right now. I wasn't in there too long, I just got
okay. I like to get the pulse of the people. Let them know what's going on.
I just want to tap into something real quick, not to try to take it with it. I just wanted to ask on the basically the topic though, because you said that you didn't see the interview, so you really kind of don't even understand what we're even speaking.
That's what I'm saying. He don't know
or have an opinion on it because he hasn't really watched it. He's hating from a Lonzo perspective.
One mic.
He don't watch nothing, and he just says Lonzo Ball's a bust.
But that's my whole point, because it wasn't even about Lonzo being a bust, and then you saying Lonzo's a bust, but then if you look at everyone else in his draft class, it's like, who else is there, bro? We talking about
Jason Tatum, De'Aaron Fox.
Belize, I'm about to eat. Belize, let me know when you finish. Belize, I'm about to eat. Let me know when you finish.
Who else there?
Why are we turning this into a debate?
That's it.
That's what we're trying to avoid. The debate.
Wait a minute. Y'all, hold on. Wait a minute. Because I'm about to.
I still didn't get my question answered.
Thank you. I'm having Dexter.
Hey, but Dex, you're right. But Dex, you're right. Hold on, real quick. Dexter said something that was right. He said, how are we gonna turn this to a debate? You're absolutely right, because it's totally one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want anybody who says anything against Lonzo Ball.
All I asked you, right, the truth.
And it looks bad.
The only thing I asked you was, you said Magic Johnson wasn't a good talent evaluator, and then I asked you to name
and I explained to you.
You only named one.
I explained to you why, but I explained to you why, and you still said I answered your question, and I said, isn't the topic of the show about Lonzo Ball? I said, isn't every show about Lonzo Ball? So why, if I gave you Lonzo Ball, if he's the topic of the show, why isn't that not an answer that's good enough?
No, because
it's clearly one-sided, and the listeners are seeing that.
You only say Lonzo Ball because that's the easy way out. It's easy to say Lonzo Ball,
but that's your
polarizing.
Right.
He's polarizing, and then he garners attention.
So
but you're not talking about the other players that he drafted that are all-stars.
Right.
So if
why he not one? That's the question. Why he not an all-star?
But that wasn't the question I asked. Right, the truth, Sky.
See, Sky. No, that's not the question.
But that wasn't the question. Yeah, that wasn't the question, Sky. The question was, is Magic Johnson a good talent evaluator? He said no. And I said, name me players where you can say that. And he didn't name me players. He named
I don't have to give you the answer that you want. I give you the answer that I want to give you.
You know what?
But it's about a line.
The only reason why you said Lonzo is because Lonzo is easy to say.
Look, it looks bad. It looks bad.
You ain't getting no research.
It looks bad on y'all because you're clearly one-sided. If somebody's not in favor of Lonzo Ball,
but if you look at Magic Johnson's track record of drafting since he's been the president of the Los Angeles Lakers, you cannot sit there and say with a straight face and with
why isn't he the president
that
anymore?
Magic Johnson is a bad talent evaluator.
Why isn't he the president anymore? Why did he resign? Why isn't he the president anymore? Why did he resign?
Well, you have to basically ask Magic that question.
No, I'm asking you.
We can speculate.
No, I can answer that.
I can give you a speculation why he resigned.
He resigned, in my opinion, from outside watching it, he resigned because the coach didn't believe in Lonzo. LeBron James came to the Lakers and took over everything. And it was like, yo, y'all not letting me run the team the way I want to run the team. I drafted Lonzo for a reason. I believed in him for a reason. I'm trying to build behind him. But Greedy Buzz did not want to give him the rights of the basketball operation.
Right.
Gave it to Rob Pelinka.
I agree with him.
All right.
I agree with him.
I agree with him. Go ahead, Woody. You think Jeannie Buss gonna trade LeBron James?
If she has to, yes.
Woody, you kind of. Woody, hold on. Woody, I thought you was really.
Nobody's getting traded.
No, Woody, I thought you really was gonna kill him. No. The point that you should have made, Woody, was okay. All that about Lonzo, blah blah blah. But after they got rid of all those players, didn't they win a championship? Oh, okay. I rest my case.
All right, hold
Said
on.
half the Lakers team was healthy.
Let me say this.
They won a
Let me say this. Hold up.
What, you hear them panties in the uproar? What, you hear them panties in the uproar?
Yeah.
Them panties in the uproar.
I know who made the
Them
point.
panties in the uproar.
Let me say this, because I
Go ahead,
just
panties. Look at them stumbling over each other. Look at them stumbling over each other. We're talking over each other.
You're right. You're right. Right, you're right. You're right, bro. Hold up, Ray.
What's good, Coffee?
Hold up, Ray.
Niggas panties in a bunch.
Why we hating what we see? That's what we see. We just saying what we
Right,
see.
the truth is right. Hold up. Right, the truth is right. Hold up, Ray. Ray.
Always hating on one guy.
Ray, hold up, Ray.
They supposed to be crew. Look at them. They supposed to be crew.
Hold up. So right, the truth is right. We all can respectfully agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You don't like to have like Zoe, and like I don't like your takes, and you ain't got to like my takes. But it is what it is when we have opinion. Everybody should have opinion without everybody getting their feelings. Because as black men, we're supposed to be loved. What I hate about this situation is people really be believing that when the people say Zoe bust this, that, and that. There's people out there really believe what Steve Goofy say on ESPN. I love LeVar Ball and what he did. I wish we all had fathers like LeVar Ball coming up, and we was coming up in the game, coming up in the mud, and a lot of people wouldn't have got caught up in the streets. A lot of my guys wouldn't be doing bids, wouldn't be locked up if they had a father like LeVar Ball. Let's just get on some real shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we can talk and be comedians all day, but that ain't gonna push the culture forward. In order to push the culture forward, we got to be reach one, teach one. We got to be for all y'all on this panel. I'm for all you brothers. But if I'm gonna get backstabbed and I'm looking out for you brothers, that ain't no good shit. You know what I'm saying? How we push the culture forward. If you say Zoe ain't this and Zoe ain't that, and that's just sports, let's go with something bigger than that. Because I think he's gonna do some great things. But I can't disrespect you as a man. I can not like your opinion, but I'm not gonna disrespect you as a man. All right, my brother.
Hey, yo, Coffee, respect, man. And you know what, Coffee, you're right. I think Lonzo Ball is gonna do some big things too. I can see.
I appreciate that, my brother.
He's gonna be working for 5 cents.
Okay.
I know you.
Can I go after Rave?
Hold on, wait.
No,
I'm speaking on this.
Hold on. Right, you want to be a comedian.
I gotta kill a narrative. Okay? Because I'm killing this narrative right now. That is including the chat that is listening to this day.
Right, the truth. Come back in. Come back in, brother.
What we're not about to do is right and truth, and Sky gonna play the victim. Kofi came in while we was rumbling, and he said, "Everybody back up." Marquis said, "I'm gonna go get my popcorn. I'm gonna back up." I said, "I'm gonna get my champagne and back up." We all back up. Kofi said, "I'm gonna have a respectful man-to-man conversation and test your knowledge versus knowledge." Right, the truth did not want to do that with them, so we're not going to play victim.
That's fine.
Out of right the truth, hold up.
Who playing victim?
Sky,
be quiet, bro.
Let him talk.
He got to land the plane, though. Stop rambling.
Yeah, he just be talking.
Land the plane, nigga.
Let him talk.
We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. I had the floor. This is what Sky did. Why Dex had to say that, because you knew Dex and Right the Truth had the floor, and Sky wanted to cut off and interrupt.
Nah, Dex ain't have to say that way. You should have been more respectful. And yo, Coffee, you was right though. Respect, Coffee.
No, you said out of your mouth that Magic Johnson is not a good decision maker when it comes to eye of talent. Dex said, okay.
Didn't we just cover this?
Of his talent, okay then. Of his talent.
Why are you ranting?
Answer the question.
Yo, cut his mic off.
Hold on. Let's respect him, though. Hold on.
All right, Coffee. All right, Coffee. We'll respect the idiot. All right, we'll respect the idiot. You're right.
Come on. Don't do that, right? Come on, my brother. Come on now, King.
See, this is the bullshit when I go for real. Because I can keep it 100 and tell Flight that if you're not going to have real fucking takes and real debates, you don't need to be up here. Because last time I checked, when you come in the panel, you better have good debates, your educational facts, and your information. If this
you forgot I have my own platform, right?
If you're going to challenge everybody's fucking take and everybody's ability to bring up their knowledge, and someone challenge your knowledge and you can't fucking answer it, doing real shit, then you don't need to be up here.
No, you got angry because the question wasn't answered the way you wanted it to be answered.
I agree with
that. Calm down, Ray. There's no reason to be so. Why are your opinions in a bunch?
Hold on. Let him talk, bro.
Nah, he's talking too long.
because y'all keep knocking him off his point. Y'all knocking him off his point. Let him talk.
He's not making a point.
Everybody knocking him off his point.
Bro, you gotta let him talk. You gotta let him speak, bro.
We gotta respect it though. It's gotta
wait.
Let him talk. Just let him talk.
One mic.
Go to sleep.
One mic.
No. This nigga will not sit up here and play the fucking victim when his nigga has always disrespected everybody ever since Fight Sports TV started. Don't play that fucking victim shit.
That's what I'm brought on here to do.
I'll call all you motherfuckers out. I've been here all day and I know what each and every all you.
Oh, he's sleepy. Oh, he's cranky. Get his milk, man. Get his milk, man. Give him a hot bath.
I swear to God, you cool, son.
Give him a warm bottle of milk. Put him to sleep.
Niggas is mad that Ray can call all you niggas out. Cut it out. Because
Yeah, he cranky.
you just come on this bitch and say Lonzo's trash. He don't say nothing else. He got no facts either. Both of y'all that gonna play.
Why are you so emotional over somebody you don't even know?
Paying him no mind, Ray.
Hold up. See, but hold up.
Ray.
Nobody's.
And Ray have a point because every time somebody come up with logic and reason, they turn into a comedy section.
Hold up, Access. Let me say this to Right the Truth. Hold up. Let me say this to my brother, Right the Truth. Let me say this to my brother. Right the Truth. I respect your intellect, brother, and I believe you do got some good takes, brother. But what you be doing, man, is what we call in the shot, dog, sneak dissing and all that type of business right there. You ain't got to do that, brother. You know, you supposed to you got intelligentsia. You ain't got to do that, brother. Because when you do that, what that's gonna do is throw somebody off their square and bring them out their character, and you know it, so you keep on pushing that. And everybody you can't do that with. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I can. I can do with everybody I want to. I can. If you fall for it, that's on you.
Hold up,
Coffee.
brother.
Can I go, Coffee?
Hold on. Let me talk to the brother. That's okay. He can say what he wants to say, as long as you listen to him. Because once I gave you the words, and I know you listen, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna let you be your own man and let you keep on controlling your destiny.
I'm gonna always be my own man. I don't listen to any other man.
I know.
I'm a boss, man.
I know. Look, we both bosses, all right. And I don't even want to take it there. All right?
You do listen to other men because you was in the military.
I don't even want to take it there.
Nigga, I was a kid.
A man shouldn't show. A man shouldn't put another man down.
You listen to him too, Dex, in jail.
We could be comedians. We could be funny.
Get that soap, Dex. Pick it up.
But look,
hey, I never said I didn't listen to other people though. I never said that.
Right, my man just said this, right? About that Will Smith situation, right? He said, if you push the needle too far, you don't know what's gonna happen with the other person, what they're gonna do. And everybody can be tough, like Mike Tyson said, till they get knocked around the head. So let's not push the needle. We ain't got to be tough. We ain't got to do that. Anybody can do that. But what it takes another kind of man to look. You're right, my brother. You know, I'll fall back. You know, I'll listen to you because I can learn from you, brother.
Coffee, right? The truth is the Wizard of Oz.
We can learn from Ray. We can learn from.
I've been trying to make a point.
All right, go ahead. Rico.
This is killing your rebroadcast, Flight. This is killing your rebroadcast.
I don't know why y'all feeding into that.
So look, brother.
I'm just trying to make my point, bro. For real.
I'm trying to tell you because Ray's telling you, and you ain't feeling Ray. So I'm trying to tell you in a whole nother way so you can feel it. But I see where your mind at, man, brother. Your mind distorted, brother.
Mike Tyson said, and what Mike Tyson said was everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Blue pants his helmet.
And I know. Trust me,
he was in the military, Coffee. He was in combat.
But 14 years of Golden Gloves. I did all that.
You have to excuse him.
That ain't nothing. We ain't impressed by nothing.
I know, but you have to excuse him, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Post-traumatic syndrome.
If my man want to be a comedian, I call my man, Corey Holcomb and D-Ray, and put you on the damn stage. If you want to be
you taking him too serious. That's what it is. He's
a
Wizard of Oz.
Coffee. Can I go, Dex?
Ray trying to talk to him, and he come to Ray. He putting Ray down like Ray been saying.
Him and Ray been going at it since what, a whole year now.
I don't care nothing about that. I'm listening. See, that's what we can't do. See, everybody talk about Zoe, and they've been doing it, and it's wrong. They don't make it right. They don't make it right because they've been doing it. Somebody got to tell them.
Coffee. Let me ask you this question, Coffee. Let me ask you this question. By you sitting up respectfully, it's still his opinion. And therefore, if Rave wants to feel upset because Right the Truth and Skylar are not really making logical takes and we know Rave is making logical takes back, I would be pissed too, only because if I'm trying to have a logical conversation with somebody and they keep trying to flip and switch the narrative and not give me no facts, I'm not gonna keep wasting my energy arguing with you. Because I know I'm a better intellectual person, Coffee. You over here wasting your energy.
You address somebody else.
I respect that, brother.
You know what I'm saying? It's quiz. You got quiz on the panel. You got teamwork on the panel. You got Coffee, you got me, you got Flight. You don't have to address Right to Truth. You don't have to address Sky if you feel that's going to upset you.
If that's going to upset you, you don't have to waste your energy, though.
Everybody in
It's
here knows
hilarious to me,
phonics,
though.
man.
No, I respect them, brother. I respect Right to Truth and Sky.
What'd you say, Team White?
I said everybody here knows phonics, man. He's gonna give his opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's the whole point of the panel. Just we don't have to like his opinion, but you gotta respect it. And
facts, I said that. But that's what I said.
But teamwork. He's not bringing any logical points to his argument.
Because it don't fit your narrative, man. That's why.
Let me finish. At the end of the day, man, Lonzo is not in the game right now. But on Lonzo's defense, I could say when he was in the game, the Bulls
was cooking.
The Bulls was the #1 seed. He's not there, and now they lose. So he could say what he want to say. Like
the proof is in the pudding. So let's stop giving this man energy and move on with the show.
Yeah, he's entitled to his opinion.
And the point of the matter is, he did not see the episode that we're talking about on the show today.
When he say shit like, yeah, I get you. Go ahead, you idiot motherfucker. Go ahead, you goof ass nigga. Go ahead, you son of a bitch. All that type of shit. We don't need that extra shit.
Coffee. That's my point. We don't need all that extra stuff. He's clearly not making
right now.
points
It's
to his
Flight After
argument.
Dark. It's 12:20 East Coast time. It's Flight After Dark.
No, but I respect that brother. I respect both of them brothers.
Right after dark.
How do you expect Coffee? How are you supposed to be to sit on the panel with somebody?
Listen, hold on, man.
If he calls me a smoothie,
politically correct. I know it's hard to stand next to a nigga like me. I understand. You feel me? I understand. You know, it's crazy, man. But listen, man. This is what it's about, man. This is all passion, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it.
I'm telling you, man. This is passion.
No, I love it.
Right. And respect. I'm not finna sit here.
That's what's up. That's what the young boys call passion.
And first of all,
y'all talk with 7 mics.
I'm talking. Nah, y'all niggas ain't got passion. You
I didn't even
emotional.
finish my point.
You
What you
emotional.
talking about?
Because I'm God,
Fucking
man.
emotional.
Y'all
What you
emotional.
talking about? You want to see him make all these stupid ass takes? Y'all even that stupid shit. Smoothie.
Marquez, this is the thing. He knows that there's a lot of young boys. He knows there's a lot of young guys on this panel, right?
But
And
Dex,
he
I'm not
knows a
gonna
lot of young
respect
guys are still in their emotions.
But Dex,
You know what
I'm
I'm
not finna respect the. I'm not finna respect the old nigga who not respecting me. He told me straight up, I don't know nothing about
That's what
basketball.
he do.
Fuck's he talking
Listen,
about?
phonics. That's what phonics does.
Man,
Until you get used to it, you will know how to circumvent. You know how to circumvent his madness.
I love phonics. They might be my guys, dog. Cause
They come to write the truth.
Sky's a little different.
The truth, man.
When Sky have a crazy take, Sky is really asking questions when he have a crazy take, but he just doesn't ask it right because Sky's a little.
I know that about Sky. But why is it that Right the Truth does it give Right the Truth the right to say I don't know nothing about basketball?
Reaction and they get you all riled up and they get to laughing at your ass. Them brothers know what they're doing, Joe.
Of course they know what they're doing. I know.
They come to write the truth, man.
Listen, let me tell you something about Right the Truth.
Hey, I'm coming down.
Right the Truth. Been in the military. He's been in combat. He was on the front line. He was in a foxhole all by himself. And all those mortars and shells and artillery that rung across his head, now he has post-traumatic syndrome. And you guys, please understand that. That is a serious thing. We support our vets. We thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
All
service.
right, I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful, right? Because this is fight
Why you listening to
platform.
Dex?
I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful for the fight, so I'm leaving it
I was in the
alone.
Navy.
I'm
I was
leaving
in
it
the
alone.
Navy. Nah, man, just go in.
Because if it was me,
Thanks, Dex. Hey, Right the Truth, thank you for your service, bro.
Hey, but real talk though. The only reason I commented because the brother asked. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, Magic did this and he did that, and then you know what I'm saying? Why they get rid of Lonzo? And like I said, after that they won a championship.
Yeah,
so
but
obviously,
can I finish now?
But my
Can I
nigga, they
finish
traded away.
Can I please finish this part?
Yeah,
go ahead, please.
Go ahead,
Again, bro,
go ahead.
they won that chip during COVID, bro. That chip does not count, bro. Like during when COVID happened that March, Anthony Davis was injured. They was not even playing like great basketball. So then it was out throughout the whole time and it went in a bubble and won a ring. The following season, they was in the play-in last year.
What year was that they won it
in the playoffs?
Okay, let me ask you a question. What year was that?
Belize, I kind of disagree with you.
Yeah,
No,
I disagree with you a little bit. Championship hard to come by. I got to count it. You got to get that bitch.
I was just going to ask them.
The Lakers was the number 2 seed.
But I was just going to ask them, what year was that they won it?
2019, bro.
Okay, so if we all Google that, who's going to be the NBA champion for that year? Because obviously you're saying that there's no
clearly
the Lakers was going to be the champions regardless. There was nobody was going to beat them people.
The Nets had something to say about that. Brooklyn
no, not that year. Not that year, Coffee. Not that year.
My point is this. Anthony Davis never showed me a healthy season, right? That season, he was not healthy neither. He only got healthy during the bubble because he got injured. It was out. They were out.
Yeah, but you have all
that's still a ring, Belize.
Exactly. All these excuses. Exactly, bro. We don't want to hear that. Those are
I can
excuses.
say this right here. The Clippers was the number 1 seed and Lakers was the number 2 seed.
I'm going to say this. Look, I'm going to say this. Chicago.
Before the bubble.
Oh, Lord.
Hold up. We love Zoe. We love Zoe like to pieces. Like everybody on the streets everywhere. He's so
Why?
He's so
Why? That's how low y'all didn't stoop.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Is that how low y'all didn't stoop? Is that how low y'all didn't stoop?
I'm gonna tell you why.
From the guy who is not a talent evaluator.
Dex.
How you go from Jordan to Lonzo?
Right, I'm about to tell you why. Right, the truth. In his rookie year,
shut the fuck up.
10, 7 to 7. That's hard as hell, dog. Anybody else do that but Oscar Robertson?
Yo, that's sad, man.
That's sad. That man is an anomaly, dog. That's why. I can keep on going.
Coffee.
He makes everybody
why are you arguing with somebody over
Coffee?
I wouldn't be even debating this. It's not a debate.
Listen, Marquez, let Coffee cycle his trauma. Shit, we all got trauma.
He asked me a question, and I'm answering this question. So he said,
Coffee,
he got his reason why. He called him what he called him. I got my reason why. I love the man as a poor guy.
Exactly. Right. Go for it, Coffee.
All right, Coffee. Yeah, go ahead and
get in his ass. Pause.
Lonzo Ball
fan, boy. Coffee.
Disrespect.
Hold on, my boy Quiz ready to speak. Come in.
Look, but all I want you to do, right, to shoot, just come on back when in these playoffs and just pay homage when you see what he about to do. I'm gonna respect you even more when you come back and say, you know what, Coffee, that motherfucker, I didn't think he had it in him, but god damn, he got out. He snapped during the playoff.
That's what's gonna happen to all of them. That's why I just laughing.
Okay.
You said first round exit.
Right.
So can we put a cash app on that?
Hold up, he can say that, but look.
Yeah, let's put a cash app on that. Let's put a cash app on that.
Oh, that's for that money.
The truth. I'm in Harlem too.
Take that money. That's that money.
I'm in Harlem.
Harlem World, stand up.
What's good?
Harlem World, stand up.
Where you at in Harlem, B?
No. He said that money. You ain't got no way yet.
Drive. Come see me. You know what's up.
You gotta know where
teamwork. That's your boy teamwork.
You ain't got no way yet. You got the
two Harlem cats up here.
What's up, right? The truth.
He close.
I'll match whatever cash app that the Bulls is not leaving in the first round if Lonzo's playing. If Lonzo's playing.
Shoot, me too.
That's my stimulation.
Hey, so I think it will only be fitting that we make this a $2 cash app based on the number 2 pick that Lonzo.
$2.
No. That ain't shit.
Say it's only $2 because of your budget.
Come on, brother. Be solid.
Just say it's your budget.
That ain't nothing there,
if
dog.
it's $2 because you don't really want to lose because you like not
sure,
it's
his budget.
You really believe in him.
Because
that's cool too. But
it's his budget, bro. It's his budget.
You just told me niggas a low life.
Don't tell me you're both with a bunch of $2. Come on, bro.
Finest, you know what's crazy? Finally, you know what's crazy?
Look at Sky.
And this guy want to go over here and slip right the troop up. You a D-Rider,
Skyler. Sky always jumping in.
Take that back. That right, the truth told me he a boss.
That's a tag team partner.
Yeah.
That man told me he a boss. So go ahead, write the truth.
I got the 200 ready to go. We can put the money on here. We can send it to Flight Club. Flight Club send it to the winner.
So I was going to put 200 on this bet.
I don't know.
$2.
I
don't know no boss with 8 quarters. I don't know no boss.
I trust Flight. I send you my 200. Send you the 2.
Send it to the winner. Boss up.
Come on, write the truth.
Boss up. Write the truth. Boss up.
Come on, dog.
Boss up. Write the truth. What's up?
That man came
put money down on his cash app.
Make an executive decision. Make an executive decision, right? The
Make a
truth.
decision.
Let's go.
You lose.
You can wait till the playoffs start if you feel more comfortable, but
I ain't never been a boss for
my
that quarter,
stimulation is solid. As long as Lonzo playing, we out the first round. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Oh, that's that bread. Come on, right the truth. Your turn, dog.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Your turn.
It's an executive decision, boss. Boss, executive decision.
Hey, Dex, I'm gonna get paid this time. I'm finna.
I hear
What's all right to do?
I hear like 4 women talking. When are you gonna let me talk? I mean, y'all like women, man.
4 women.
Y'all talking over each other and everything. Yo, it's like a group. It's like a group chat with women. I mean, it's like a group chat with women, man.
Yeah, there's a bunch of sharks in here. Nigga, just make your point, nigga.
Go ahead,
dog.
Go ahead, Woody.
Because you're gonna be more than a woman if you can't cover them 8 quarters.
But you still talking. You not letting nobody else talk. Go ahead, Woody.
Man, they like Lakers fans, man. Wait till AD come back.
Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, Pelicans fans. Y'all niggas been relevant since the 90s. Shut your bitch ass up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm just saying it's worthy of the pick and what he's been worth since he's been in the league.
So why are you afraid to put the money? Put the cash out where your mouth is.
If you
put the cash out where your mouth is.
Stand on your shit and put that.
So what's up? What's up? Right, the truth. What's up with this money?
Notice that the microphone. He put his microphone on mute right when it's time to talk about some real money.
What's up with the bread?
Put your money up too, Scott. You think the same way?
No, what's up with the bread?
All right,
quarter water money.
I'll put my money up if y'all can tell me what day he coming back.
Look at that.
Can't nobody tell you that.
What happened.
All right, so why would I bet that he gonna
Left
be
the lie has left the building.
This is what I'm saying. Why would I?
Right, the truth has left the building.
Y'all gonna be calling the bet off.
Right, the truth has left the building. Now, Skylar, you can leave the building if you want to, but we might cook you during the next 2 hours. So what do you want to do now, Skylar? Do you want to sit here and take your lumps, or you want to sit here and leave like right the truth?
Right the wrong. Bring your
I'm
ass
sorry,
back up
right
here.
the wrong.
Right the wrong. Bring your ass back up here. Don't sneak out like that. He talking about that bread. That man said 8 quarters. He snuck his ass up out of here. Show garbage ass out of here.
So coffee. I was really finna put 200 on that bet.
No, you fucked him up. No, you fucked him up. You gathered that nigga Smitty. He said 8 quarters. All that. He said he told me he was a boss and said 8 quarters. You fucked him up. He's scared. Bring your right the wrong ass back up in here.
Come on, right the wrong. I still want that cash out. I'm trying to make a quick buck.
I just want to see him make a executive decision. He's a boss. Make that executive decision. Come on, CEO.
What's up?
When he left, he ain't gonna give me the cash app.
What's the cash app?
Hold on, we haven't heard from Quiz. Quiz, what's going on?
I mean, y'all over here trying to make bets with the boss of the homeless shelter. You know what I mean? That means he got money for rent. Y'all trying to get him to commit.
If the playoffs started today or tomorrow, who the Bulls are catching the first round? All jokes aside.
The
Bucks.
Philly right now. They'll be Philly.
Hey, you should have let him motherfucker with that paper, boy. Y'all talk about that money. Y'all should have let him up.
Sky trying to say right the truth right now. Sky, you ain't slick.
Sky, stop trying to say this man.
Yeah, he
Let
trying
this
to
man
deflect.
take his lumps.
No, I'm
tell
gonna see.
Hey, tell your mans to come. No, Skylar, tell your mans to come back in here and put down that 200. Tell your man to come back here and drop that 200.
That phony ass comedian shit. Them phony ass jokes.
If it's Philly on the Bucks, I'm taking that, man. That bet.
Well, then drop your 200 then.
Tell your man right the wrong to come back in this motherfucker. His feelings hurt. You gonna stick about this motherfucker.
The only way I bet you right now, it'll have to be if Lonzo play or don't play. I don't want when they say Lonzo not coming.
Oh, then you scary, Skylar. Simple.
No.
That's what Belize said. But Lonzo have to play.
Belize set him up. Belize set him down.
See why I'm gonna place a bet right now. Then when they get close to it, they say, "Well, he ain't playing first 2 games." Then the bet off. That don't make no sense. We might well wait till he come back.
We'll wait till the playoffs, and then Skylar and right the wrong can put their 200 up. Simple.
Fact.
Simple. That's simple.
Right the wrong.
Let's put the 200 down.
Man.
His head hurt right now, Coffee.
Man, your phony ass.
He got lumps all around his head. That's what this battle. You better leave Zoe out your mouth, man.
With them phony ass.
Save yourself. Save yourself.
Dex, I knew that nigga was broke when he was talking about $2 cash app. Nigga, I said 200.
Yeah, fucked him up. The man said he was a boss. And then Rave cooked his ass too. Rave cooked him too. Because when I hear that with his bio, he couldn't match it.
Coffee, Rave got so pissed, Crave said, I'm done. I'm gone tonight.
All that old boss talk, you ain't no boss, nigga. At least ran
It's
you up
me,
out of here.
man.
I still want to hear my answer that Magic is a bad talent evaluator. I'm
Right.
trying to hear
Right
that.
or
Well, all the
wrong.
talent Magic got in the league right now,
Yeah.
this man had the nerve, the mitigated galls to say
The
Magic is a bad
blasphemy.
talent
The
evaluator.
blasphemy.
That's what I
Are
mean
you
by mental
really
illness.
kidding me?
That's what I
Dex,
mean by mental illness.
the
A lot
boy
of people
picked
suffer from
Westbrook.
mental
Dex, the
illness.
boy picked Westbrook over Lonzo.
So he's going to pick everybody over Lonzo. It doesn't even matter.
Sky is too.
That doesn't matter.
Sky gonna
Well,
do the
then
same
do we really
thing.
need
I
that
don't know.
haters
I don't know
on
if
that
Sky going
panel?
to pick everybody, but he's
Yeah,
going to
Sky
damn
gonna
near
pick
pick
everybody
everybody.
Sky gonna pick everybody against Zoe, dog. Teamwork.
Because I did hear Sky say Zoe is better than certain people. I heard him say that. But I never heard Right to Truth say that.
Teamwork said it best. He said all he know is when Zoe was in there, the people was clowning. So you gotta wait till he get back. And Teamwork said he put it right there.
And that's what Melvin told him though. The other day, Melvin told him that because him and Melvin went on. I mean, not Melvin, Marvin. Marvin Perspective went on a one-on-one debate, and Marvin chewed him up.
Marvin
that was the caveat.
Marvin cooked him.
Marvin know his shit. Marvin know his shit. I know Marvin fucked him up. What Right to Wrong like to do when he get fucked up, he like to say the little corny ass jokes at the end, and they don't work. He
Right, and get people emotional, and then
he get emotional, and he try to over talk, and he ran his corny ass up out of it because that shit wasn't going. And when it ain't going,
that's his method. That's definitely his method. But I'm used to it, so I don't even let it. I just overlook it and try to stay on track. Because what he wants to do is deflect. He's a master at deflection. A master.
And Dex, he gets mad. Hold on, Dex. He gets mad at Dex for telling Coffee to shut the blank up because Skyler won't always jump in and not let nobody make his point on their own.
That was very rude for Sky.
Right. Exactly.
Why Sky need to shut his mouth up and let somebody make their point first?
But Sky do that on purpose, dog. We gotta know.
Yeah, he do that. That's why I said that. Because
that's why Dex said the way he said.
He do not want to see.
I believe Sky is hurt because Zoe is not with the Pelicans no more. He know how good Zoe is, and he don't want to admit it. You know, it's hard, man. Them people stuck in their whole everything. It's a mental illness.
Man, Coffee, I don't want to hear about the Pelicans trauma. I don't want trauma deal with these Knicks. Fuck the Pelicans. I don't about the Pelicans trauma. I have my own trauma to deal with these Knicks. Freak them Pelicans.
Right,
God
but on some real business, if Zoe would have went to the Knicks, it would have been up. They would have got down, dog.
Oh man, we know this, Coffee. That was
because they just slid B-roll at the 2. Them people would have been busy, dog.
Coffee. I was blowed, Coffee. I'm sorry, Pan, if I had to go off. But the man said, "Oh, you a young blood. You don't know about basketball." I hate that.
You know a lot about the game, dog. You know a lot about all that young shit don't mean nothing. That's how you study the game. You did your research, you study the game, and that's what a lot of guys like to do. They like to use that put that bullshit on you. Oh, you a young boy, or you ain't been around, and that's all. That's
bull crap.
Listen, I wanted Quiz to get him because Quiz be sitting in the cut with all the facts. You know what I'm saying? And that would have blindsided him because he don't expect that. He expect me, you, Ray. He expects that. You know what I'm saying? But when you got somebody like Quiz that's cool, calm, collected, and just shoot you the facts, that would have bugged him out.
Yeah, Quiz fucked him up when he said right to lie.
No, that's the lie. That's why
left the lie, right? Left the lie.
But he knew it.
That's why they ran up out of here. That's why they ran up out of here because they knew it was getting too heated. It was getting too hot. And he started talking about that bread. That money scared his ass off. He talked about them 8 quarters, and his 8 quarters couldn't hold up. It took his 8 quarters and ran up out of here. The man said he a boss. I never.
We respect Sky though. Listen, we respect Sky though. So don't nobody in the comment section think we don't. We respect Sky though. But Sky got a problem when he just be cutting people's points, and something had to get said. That's all that was. And Sky do it on purpose. And that's a tactic. Nobody got time for that.
That's a tactic. Yeah.
Nobody got time for that. So Dex is completely right with what he said. Simple as that.
He do it for reaction
and left the lie.
And it's funny. And it's funny. Because right to wrong, listen to me. This is the same right to wrong.
Left to lie. That's the name from now on, bro.
Right to wrong.
Left to lie. That's the name.
Guess what?
Say that
right
again.
To wrong.
Say that again.
Right to wrong, left to lie. That's the name from now on.
That's right.
And I'm always remember you from running away talking about them 8 quarters. I'm always remember you said 8 quarters. That man brought $200 to the table, and you brought some bullshit.
No, Coffee. 2 people brought up $200.
Right, and he brought 8 quarters to the table. It's just like that Harlem Nights.
Come on, $2.
When dudes say, "Don't shoot that little ass gun again. Don't shoot that shit no more." You know what I'm saying? Right. That was right to wrong. Did left to lie.
Miss me with that. Miss me with that.
That's why he ran about it. Anytime you talking about that bread, now it get real serious because like, oh shit, because there ain't no more talking, ain't no more jokes, it ain't no. We gonna put this bread up, and he can't cover it.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, you gotta put your money where your mouth is.
No cap.
Tight. It get tight now. He got tight, you know. But Ray was cooking his ass too. It's just Ray got, Ray let him get him out of his point. Let him get him out of his point. Don't let him get him out of Ray was making his point.
But Ray was getting out his character though.
Yeah, but the history of Rave and Phonics go way, way back. I'm telling you. I mean, it used to be hilarious when they used to go at it. I mean, this before I don't know if Flight was monetized yet, but I mean, they used to go at it, and it used to be so freaking funny, man. I mean, they have classic debates, Rave and Phonics. Oh yeah. But you would think, but Rave is basically saying, "Listen, man, we done been through that already. Now let's have some serious discourse. You know what I mean? Let's have some serious discussion, serious debate." Serious dialogue. I came back in. Right, the truth don't want that. He just want to joke on Lonzo.
No, because he a smoothie. No, that's because he a smoothie, and he want to sit here.
In here, just for right to wrong. I came right back up for left to lie, and when I hit him with these facts, he couldn't cover it. He was fucked up.
Coffee. You saw he was muddying the waters. Coffee, and he didn't answer the question.
Uncle Vern and Phonics used to have some good debates. Pope and Phonics. I mean, it would just used to be so freaking crazy. Back in the day when Phonics used to be on the panel. And then Phonics had another sidekick called Lonzo is Trash. You follow what I'm saying? It was a guy that actually had his name called Lonzo is Trash.
That's crazy.
And that was exactly. And that was Phonics' sidekick, like how Sky is now. But Lonzo is Trash was like that. And then he lost his money. It got to the money thing, Coffee. And then we don't hear nothing from Lonzo's Trash. We don't hear nothing from him.
Exactly.
He has not paid the panel.
I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. There was this one debate. It was Lonzo Ball. It was like versus the hater debate, right? And I'm talking about Phonics sat there and called Rave a fanboy for 40 minutes straight, and it was pissing Rave off. All he said was fanboy. You heard me, Dex, for the last 40 minutes. I'm like, yo,
because the history goes back. You follow what I'm saying? It goes way back, like a year.
But at some point,
hey, write the truth. Write the truth. Hey.
We gotta be realists, right? When Magic Johnson speak, and he rarely get it wrong. Out of 10 times, he gonna get 8 of them right on his basketball
shit. Listen, coffee. How about we get Right the Truth? Because Right the Truth is commenting right now. Hey, Right the Wrong, come back in the comment section, y'all.
Yeah, come on back on back
What's
on
up, bro?
Come on back on
deck. We ain't gonna talk about money no more.
We ain't gonna talk about money no more. But you gonna answer Dex's question. For sure.
He ran for that question. Yeah, Dex set him up. I brought the Magic Johnson up. He got Dex set up there. He was in the corner, dog. Like
and Sky can come back up here and he can answer this question too. Both Lonzo Ball and haters need to come up here and answer this question.
No, because they be just trolling. They just be trolling. When you got Magic Johnson said what he said, we got to fall back. And not just for them two guys, but his people in the world are really thinking like that. They really think Zoe bust. Like, they really think that. And that's
because Coffee, some of them don't really know basketball.
They don't know basketball because it's a difference from having a debate or a discussion or an opinion. But some of them just say it because they heard somebody else say it, and that ain't no good business right there. You know what I'm saying?
But even though that, say all that is cool, right? But how are you gonna be a bust when people are bidding and vying for your talent?
For your talent.
Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, Chicago Bulls, New York Knicks. How are you a bust?
And they not about to give $85 million to no bust. So they've been saying from the beginning since Lonzo been in the league. Nobody people ain't about to get no $85 million. They know ain't no bust. It's just that people be talking that shit, hoping everybody believe that. And when they don't,
who do we mute mics and block? Who do we block and mute on this show?
As a matter of fact, Zoe proved it wrong every year. It's just that's called nitpicking. It's easy to fuck with Zoe because everybody do it on TV. That's
right, yeah.
But he keep on proving it wrong every damn year, and he's really about to prove it wrong in this playoff. They're really gonna be sick.
Please,
they're gonna try to
telling you, Coffee. Well, listen, I knew Lonzo Ball. Listen, I knew Lonzo Ball.
And then their favorite players.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Mark Williams. Yeah, and Coffee and their favorite players say they want to play with Lonzo.
Facts, big facts. That's big facts.
They were Lonzo.
That's facts.
Lopez. He have helped these guys resurrect their careers and get them second contract or third contracts. You follow what I'm saying?
That's facts.
A bus don't do that.
That's big facts.
Listen,
So it's so
Ball
many
made Brandon
angles
Ingram.
that you go. No, go ahead, Quiz. Go ahead. I mean, Marquez.
Lonzo Ball made Brandon Ingram, who at one point in his career had health problems and couldn't even get on the court. As soon as Lonzo and them was together, he made Brandon Ingram to an all-star.
I'm trying to tell you.
People thought his career was over.
That's facts.
Because of his health issues.
That's facts, Marquez. That's facts. And
but I guess the young buck don't know what he's talking about when I watch the game.
No. You know your stuff. Don't let him get to you when he say that shit. Look at it like
I still want the truth to come up on you though.
Yeah, man, he ran with his legs. But know this, Marquez, every time you talk your shit and anybody say that, all they doing is giving you your pub. They're like, damn, he knows some shit. He knows. Right. And they can't say that, so they got to put you down.
I was the same person.
Right.
I'm the same young buck. I was the same young buck that was calling out Marvin for not taking accountability, and he's a Chicago Bulls fan, knowing that I'm a New York Knicks fan, and knowing my team was going to get brung up.
Facts. You don't know. You be on your stuff. When they say that, all you gotta do is just stay on your point because you cooking them, and anybody doing that, all they trying to do is deflect and trying to get under your skin and bring you out your character so you can stop making your point. Just keep on making your point because you be cooking.
And another point to why the people say Lonzo Ball is a people say Lonzo Ball is a bust. How is Lonzo Ball a bust when he's better than Markelle Fultz? He's better than De'Aaron Fox.
That man better than everybody in the league at that point guard
except for Tatum, and you can say, well, he had Tatum in his draft, Bam Adebayo, but Bam Adebayo
but they play different positions though.
Exactly,
different positions.
And Bam Adebayo grew into his position.
I got the man as top 2 point guard in the league, him and Chris Paul, and that's what I got in terms of making the team better.
And Larry Bird, you're lying.
And I got him better than Chris Paul, and that's saying a lot.
And the people who say. And first of all, people saying that the Celtics did not want to draft Lonzo Ball, that is a lie. Because Danny Ainge had Lonzo Ball in his sights. And that's for a fact. He was going to draft him knowing.
He was going to call a name out. Who said that?
Larry the Bird.
I put a link in the chat around, what was that, about 2 months ago? Where the Larry article was talking about the Boston Celtics and Lonzo Ball. And because the Boston Celtics had the #1 pick.
Right.
Okay, listen, let me give you a summation real quick. It's gonna be short. It's gonna be concise. The Celtics had the #1 pick. They was eyeing Lonzo Ball. That's who they eyeing. LeVar Ball got up there and said, "No, we're only working out with the Lakers."
That's facts.
Lonzo confirmed that.
Facts.
So Danny Ainge was still gonna, because he's a stubborn guy. Danny Ainge is a stubborn guy. So he was like, basically, I'm gonna still draft him anyway. If I want him, if he's there, I'm going to draft him. Of course, he's going to be there. You're the #1 pick. Where else is going to go? Magic had to call Danny Ainge.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? And say, listen, you guys are a historic franchise. You guys had Hall of Famers come through there. Don't sully the franchise like that. If a player don't want to play for you,
don't draft him.
Yeah, don't draft him. Don't put those guys in that mix like that. So what Danny Ainge did, he flipped the draft and he gave the Philly their #1 pick and they took Philly's #3 pick. That's how it went down because Philly wasn't going to draft Lonzo. Philly had the eye on Markelle Fultz, period. You follow what I'm saying?
He turned out.
That's
that's neither here nor there though. That's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying. So Lonzo only wanted to go to the Lakers and that's who he worked out for and that's who drafted him. And so don't sit there and say that Danny Ainge or the Boston Celtics didn't want Lonzo Ball. They wanted him twice. They wanted him in the original draft, and they wanted him at the the trade deadline and in free agency. And if you don't believe that, go read your own articles from your own beat writers, like the Boston Globe or other USA Today papers and things of that nature, who has quoted Danny Ainge on that issue. If you don't know how to shepherdize that, just put up Lonzo Ball / Danny Ainge, Lonzo Ball / Boston Celtics, and everything concerning Boston and Lonzo Ball will come up, and you can pick the article you want to read.
That's facts.
Yes.
And he had a phenomenal year, 10-7-7, The earliest person to ever score a triple-double was Oscar Robertson. Ain't nobody never did that shit ever since.
Until Lonzo.
And 1077, that year is off the fucking chain. That's hard as hell. 1077, that's cold. So they be trying to put that shit under the rug. That shit is cold. 1077.
And to Larry the Bird, for you to say, and this is how I say, people just don't know basketball in the comment section. If I want Lonzo Ball, if I see a player that I like in the draft, if Boston got the number 1 pick, of course I'm gonna talk to Boston.
Facts.
Use your head.
It's facts. But they know Zoko. Every team in the league knows Zoko. Every damn team and every damn player. And it's gonna be
Hold on, Coffee. I got one more thing to say.
Yes, sir.
Right the truth. You saying that the panel got
right the wrong, right
mental
the wrong,
issue?
right the
I'm sorry, right the wrong. You said the mental issue. No, freaking phonics. You said, and I quote, that people got mental issues and the panel suffer from that and female tendencies. You say this panel got female tendencies. You know what a female tendency is? When 2 men bring up bread and you can't put your bread up.
Right, and you run away with your tail between your legs. See what he's
and you still can't answer. And what's another female tendency is you not answering another grown man's question. That's a female tendency, my brother. But respectfully, go ahead with your tail in between your legs, and when your tail gets out of your legs, then you can come back and debate these real niggas.
That's facts.
Go ahead, Coffee. Continue.
That's facts, Marquez, and you hit it right on the head. See, anytime a man say another man on the panel and everybody, folk, women, all that bullshit, and that let me know what you're really thinking, what's really going on inside your mentals. You know, you're really unstable. You really wanted to be a female. You know, he came out as a man. He really wanted
Coffee,
to be a female.
at the end of the day, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to keep on the point of his takes alone. You said straight up, and I quote, that Magic Johnson, the greatest point guard of all time. You can say, well, Oscar. But then you have make a stupid argument that says, well, obviously Magic is better because of evolution, which means you just proved my point, bro.
That's facts. That's facts. And everybody evolved. And we're not taking that from Oscar. Oscar was cold as hell.
And I'm not taking that from Oscar. Oscar's a goat, but come on, man.
Who would you start your team with? That was the question. Who would you start your team with?
Man.
Magic or Oscar? You know, they ain't taking
I'm 20 years old. Listen to me. I'm 20 years old, and I've never seen Magic play. And I'm telling you right now, I would pick Magic.
And because you can't teach height one first. You can't teach height. And them numbers that Oscar give me, I'm gonna set my whole team up to do the things. They ain't got to get Oscar numbers, but I know we're gonna be more efficient and we're gonna be more successful. Oscar gonna have his triple double.
Right, right. The truth. There's me and Coffee speaking right now. If you want your word in, come get your word in, bro.
Yeah, that's a scared man right there. That's a scared man.
What's your word in? Come get your word in, bro. But come on, man.
I ain't got no respect.
What you pitter-patter in these comment section, bro? What's up with it?
I ain't got no respect for a man that say he a boss and run away
and
say
me
8 quarters.
Larry the Bird. Come on, Larry the Bird. Larry the Bird.
Said 8 quarters. You said that $20. That spooked that dude. That fucked him up bad.
But okay, Larry the Bird and right to wrong. If y'all got a problem with it, come on the panel. The panel's open to everybody. We still got the link.
That's facts. That's facts.
Why you ducking away from our smoke for?
That's facts.
Because you can't debate with us for real.
That's facts.
You talking about calling people runaway slaves and stuff. Keep it to basketball. You can't. Look, you don't know the game of basketball.
Look, he's not even funny as a comedian. He's not even funny as a comedian. He got them corny jokes.
I don't understand.
Funny as a comedian.
He still hasn't answered me and Dex's question. He still hasn't answered me and Dex's question.
He's scared to come back up in here because when you talk that right business, when a person in fear, right, they'll say something, and at the end of that, they try to bring out your character, say some corny jokes, try to talk about your challenge your manhood or this, that.
Paul, let me ask you a question. Is Zoe better than Chris Paul?
You can't never say that Magic is a bad talent evaluator. I mean, that's just absurd. That's just disrespectful
in itself.
And not call yourself a basketball purist. Come on now. Who you talking to? Come on now. What we doing here?
And again, his works is all over the league.
It's all over the world. It's worldwide. It's all over the world. You got people know this man in Russia and Australia trying to play like him. You know?
And to the Pelicans fans.
When Michael Jordan went to the Olympics and what they did?
Right.
Man, come on.
To the Pelicans fans.
That man all worldwide. That Magic Johnson.
And to the Pelicans fans that come on this panel.
See, what should have happened was he should have said, you know what? I take that back. Magic is not a bad talent evaluator. I just kind of overstepped myself. But this such and such and such. Yeah. Then you can say, yeah, because that happens. Sometimes we do overstep our boundaries and we say things that we really don't mean to say, and then we catch ourselves. That's what a man does.
Dex, do we really have to go into
especially when we're in a man cave? Right now, we're in a man cave.
That's facts.
Facts.
That's big facts.
We all sharks trying to eat. So if you feel like you're making a stupid, pointless point, we're all finna prove why that point is wrong.
We in a man cave. That's big when he said business right there. See, man know what that means. When you say in the man cave, you know, only Mark's gonna run away. You know, they want to talk this, they want to talk. And then when you call them out their name, they get all emotional, they get all messed up. Just give a piece of their own medicine.
Hey, Coffee.
You know, yes, sir.
And to everybody that say the Knicks are at a bad point in our franchise, which we are. Y'all niggas, I'm gonna let this sink in. The only reason why y'all disrespecting us like that is because if y'all were understood back in the 90s, the competition we had to go through, bro, to go through the playoffs. First of all, the Pelicans weren't even relevant in the 90s. You couldn't even kiss the Knicks' coattails. So I don't know why y'all Pelicans fans talking. You ain't never been nothing, and y'all never gonna be nothing. I don't know why they can't just pump out their chest like this. Like they crap on the Pelicans and they crap on the Knicks and the Lakers like we ain't done nothing. Like we ain't done nothing.
It's unfortunate that the owner of the Knicks been like that for years, bro. Because he straight missed on just signing some of the biggest deals, some of the biggest talent.
Right, bro.
You know? And it's a sad commentary, and he's stuck in his own ways. Like he's so arrogant. And when he pulled that stunt,
I'm sorry. Right, the truth said there weren't no New Orleans Pelicans, Goofy. They were Charlotte. And what the hell has the Charlotte Pelicans or the Charlotte Pelicans done at that time, or the Charlotte anything done at that time? First of all, y'all niggas started from Charlotte. Y'all was the expansion team. New York has always been here since the 70s. Don't disrespect New York and the Mecca because y'all niggas don't disrespect the Mecca. Don't disrespect the Mecca like we supposed to sit here. We supposed to sit here and do with y'all bull crap.
Come back up to the panel, get some of this work. All that in the chat. Come back, get some of this work. Come
get some of this work.
Come back up and get some.
Come get this work, right? The truth, right or wrong. Come get this work.
Come take your bet. Be a man.
And Coffee, and guess what, Coffee? Don't say nothing because I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook right or wrong with just straight up basketball facts. Come on.
And to get the train back on track. See, Lonzo Ball was a perfect prototype for Tom Thibodeau.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a defensive guy. Exactly.
He's a deep, and he's large. Lonzo's large. You know, Paul's. He's lengthy, and he has the defensive mindset that you need.
IQ.
Oh, definitely the IQ. Definitely that. You follow
and the transition offense.
That transition offense would have been crazy up in New York, yo.
Mm-hmm. And that's because you got to remember when Derrick Rose won his MVP. Derrick Rose won his MVP not only due to defense, but because his transition offense was crazy. A lot of people don't remember that. That defense, that transition offense was crazy.
That's all.
That boy was jumping out the gym too.
With that, look, as good as Big Boy look on New York Knicks, he would have looked even better with Zoe.
What? Yeah. Right.
Man, I'm talking about dog. That Zoe.
But look at the lob threats though, Coffee. He got Randall lob threat. He got Obi Toppin lob threat. Mitchell Robinson lob threat. Nora Lorene's lob threat.
And RJ lob threat. Listen, RJ Barrett's lob threat too. RJ can get up.
And then they end up getting Cam Reddish. Oh my God.
Ooh, that's why you got to really look at. See, people want to put it on the rug and really want to address it, but it ain't Zion weight issues. Zion want to play with Zoe. Zion missed Zoe. Zion was so effective.
It's not a weight issue,
like, I can't believe that y'all trade. Are y'all serious?
That was his mentor. That was his on-court mentor. Zoe was Zion's on-court mentor.
Facts.
And off-court.
Zion made a story this one time.
Just going to work. Anytime you come in there that efficient, your rookie year because of Zoe, that was because of Zoe he was that efficient. Yeah, Zion talented this, that, other. But when you got a person like Zoe with that IQ, is hitting you in your spots, catching you in your spots, he made the game so easy for Zion. So Zion was like, are y'all serious? I can't come back and play for y'all.
And they used to go back and forth on the telephone, sharing their game strategies.
Exactly.
What they want to do.
Look, facts.
They're talking about Zion and Zoe.
All players know Zion and what Zion said when he got on that mic and said, I can't believe that y'all don't give Zoe his proper justice, his proper due.
Yep.
Zion said this out his mouth. Zoe is cold. Zoe cold. And he proved that whole year. Zion killed everybody. I mean, like a gorilla, a silverback gorilla on the loose because of Zoe. Zoe made him so much better that first year. Yeah, Zion talented. Yeah, he can dunk. He was doing more than dunking. That man was M1ing, going to the charity stripe. Man, running in transition. Bruh. He was running, blocking shots. Man, he was doing all types.
Y'all remember the Warriors game? Y'all remember the Warriors game where he hit that boy with that little crossover, with that little cross move, and hit the mid range?
And see, this
Zoe taught him that. Zoe told him to get in his back like
Zoe
that.
allows, because it's so many intangible things you don't see in the box score. He allowed each player to play with freedom. When you run and you know you're gonna get the ball, that makes you want to run. If I'm out there with somebody else and I know you ain't gonna pass the ball,
that's right.
I ain't about to run down there, man. I'm not motivated. I'm not motivated to run. So Zion was on his, oh my God, dog, and he told Griff that. And so they traded him. He said, "All right, fuck y'all." That's basically what he said. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day,
it's not about the Pelicans no more. It's about y'all twisting away from me.
Right.
That gave me a phenomenal year this year. I had a phenomenal year this year. A phenomenal year. I think
y'all don't understand.
I think he went to the All-Star game. Did he go to the All-Star game that year?
Yep.
Yeah. His first year, he went to the All-Star game.
No, not the first year. Not the first year. The second year.
It was in the Rising Star game, I think, that year. I'm not really sure. I'm not had a Rising Star game.
Yeah, he was out too long. He came back like in like the other half of the season.
Right. Zion said it out his mouth. Zoe is a cold ass point guard. He's cold. And people don't see it because they hate, because that goofy Steven, whoever on ESPN.
And David Griffin.
Schmoofy, Stephen A. Smith, and Schmoofy David Griffin.
Exactly.
I think David Griffin paid Steve. All right, I'm just gonna say. I think David Griffin paid Stephen A. Smith to downsize Lonzo, so that way his negotiation leverage would be, meaningless.
I think so too. Honestly.
Because Stephen A. was on him too hard.
Yeah, Griffin fucked a lot of shit up.
And listen, and one could argue, Dex, before Lonzo was traded, Stephen A. Smith went on a whole smear campaign about how Lonzo Ball wasn't good enough. If Stephen A. Smith shuts his mouth, I think Lonzo Ball would have stayed with LeBron James, and he probably would have made it work.
When I hear people talk about Zoe,
I don't know about that part.
When I hear people talk about Zoe,
well, you don't know.
Hold up. When I hear people talk about Zoe and they don't come with facts, they just come with some bullshit.
Opinions like assholes, and we all have one. We take it everywhere we go.
You can't measure Zoe with analytics. You can't measure Zoe with averages. You can't measure Zoe with, he did this points, he did this kind. You don't measure no ball player like that. You don't measure fucking Isaiah Thomas like that. You don't measure no ball player like that. You measure ball player with the effect you have on a team, on every individual on that damn team, the morale. The whole team morale be up. Guys run. Guys want to play. Guys play harder. Everybody want to play defense.
Listen,
all the time.
Let me share something with you, Coffee, to compliment your take right now. You had Etron Moore, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Excel with Lonzo. You had Kendrick Williams excel with Lonzo.
Hold on. Go back to that, Dex. Go back to that, Dex. Etron from Purdue, right?
Etwan. Yeah, from Purdue.
Etwan from Purdue, right?
Yeah, Etwan. No, Etwan. Yes.
Etwan.
Right.
Etwan.
Think about that. He was killing off Zoe pass and setting them up.
Yep.
I think he got about 40-some points.
Yep. And Zoe kept feeding them.
And so kept feeding him.
Your boy Michael Bridges also
when you recognize the person's hot, you keep on feeding them.
Right. Michael Bridges.
That's what he did to Kyle Kuzma.
Say that again, Belize.
I was throwing out there your boy Michael Bridges was getting buckets with Lonzo in that with that All-Star game he did.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts, Belize. You right.
That's why that chemistry with LaMelo and Michael Bridges is like that.
Oh, you said Miles Bridges. You mean Miles Bridges?
Sorry, I kept
That's
saying
what I thought you meant. Yeah, that was in the AAU tournament. Yeah, I was the AAU tournament.
Yeah.
Now that's fact.
Yeah.
You remember that? You remember that?
Huh?
Matter of fact, let me give you some background on that one.
Yeah,
when Melo got drafted,
that shit was crowded too. Believe. Hey, Belize, that shit was so crowded.
Mal Bridges gonna get that come up on that payday. He gonna get the payday this summer. He gonna get the payday thanks to LaMelo. Another player that got paid off for Lonzo and LaMelo.
That's right. Check this out, Belize. when LaMelo got drafted to the Hornets, LaMelo was asking Lonzo, how should I, what should I do? How should I get in? He told him about Malik Monk. He told him about, because Malik Monk and Lonzo's cool. So he told him about Malik Monk, right? And then he said, "Oh, but what about Miles?" He said, "Oh shit, Miles is easy. You don't have to worry about Miles. All you got to do is just throw it up there." And that's how Airbnb was born. Just on that conversation with Lonzo
me
and
personally,
Melo.
I was never a fan of the Malik Monk or Malik Monk, however you want to call him, because respectfully,
Hey,
he was
right to
supposed to
wrong.
give
Hold
up
on,
that
hold on,
number
hold on,
one jersey as soon as he got there.
Hey, right to wrong. You ain't got no respect. Ain't no right to truth. You a phony ass nigga. If you running from this panel, you can't come on the panel and take that bet. You said you're a boss. You said you got 8 quarters. You ain't got no paper. You run with your tail between your legs, and you got to be the most pathetic motherfucker in New York. You got to be the worst nigga in New York. Since you want to go there.
Yo, Coffee, I would say, bro, he did let us know he was from the Bronx. So
yeah, I'm glad
respectfully,
he said it.
like,
Hey, look, I got a
you know
lot
what
of
I
guys
mean? We
from the
from
Bronx.
Harlem, so you know it's kind of different.
He said it. That's the worst dude I ever met from the Bronx that ran off the pedal. They want to take a bet, only $200. There ain't no money. Motherfucker, I would have gave
Hold on, Marv. Coffee.
Then he said he was from
Coffee
the 4 line,
believes.
so
Coffee.
I ain't gonna do the
Coffee
Bronx like that.
believes.
So
Let's keep this making it basketball.
Ass out of here.
Can we all agree that Lonzo Ball makes
Right to
difference
wrong.
on this
Don't
panel?
call that nigga. Hey, don't call that nigga.
But listen, also, Belize, you made a point. Hold on a second. Belize, you made a point that you didn't really feel Malik Monk. Yeah, I understand about the jersey situation and things of that nature, but Malik Monk was willing to come off that jersey, but it was just the paperwork wasn't filed properly on LaMelo Ball's part. And that's why he didn't ever get that jersey. Even once Malik Monk left, LaMelo still wasn't able to get that jersey because of a timely situation in the paperwork. So once Lonzo got at Malik, talking about, "Come on, Malik, you know you 5." He was, and then Malik Monk came back, tweeted him back, came back and said, "You right, man. You know what? We can work something out." But the league was like, "Nah, Melo got to stay with 2." Because they had already pressed up. Yeah, they already pressed up the numbers. So unless Melo would have bought all those jerseys that the NBA pressed up, couldn't change it. And that's the same thing that happened with Anthony Davis when LeBron James was trying to give him number 23. They told him the same thing. If you want to buy all the number jersey, all the number 23 jerseys of LeBron that we have out here, then you have to wait to the following season to get that 23 number, and LeBron can switch to 6. So, it applies across the board.
And that's what I mean by the NBA with their insecure ass, because that's insecure shit. That's right to wrong shit. All that shit that right to wrong be saying. He don't even respect women. That's the same shit the league do. You could have gave that man the number 1. You could have gave him that shit. What that hurt you to get that man the number 1? And he killed him.
And Coffee, his number, and they would have sell even more off the thing. He's been wearing number 1 his whole life.
Man, exactly. That shit would have been they dropped the bag on that shit. But see, it gets to the point where we don't.
But you have to buy it though, because they already paid. You know what I mean? You have to buy it off the shelf.
Exactly, because they compromise themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad. That's so terrible, dog. Because the ball is good. It's good for the economy. It's good for just business. Period. It's a no-brainer. That's why, boy, it's gonna be a scary thing in 3 years, dog. Because all of them definitely playing with each other. And it's gonna be the greatest thing in the world. It's gonna be so great.
Because Coffee, if the Hornets don't do well by Melo, I'm finna go join Melo and Joe. Finna go join Zoe.
Hey Basil, I'm a real man.
That'd be a wonderful thing.
I'm a real G, Basil. I don't never cry,
Wouldn't
brother.
it?
Hold on. I just want to touch on what Jessica said. So Jessica said the Knicks don't have no star with or without Lonzo. So if Lonzo came this season, technically, Randall was an all-star last year. So he definitely would have been an all-star again this year with the improvements of Lonzo getting him easy buckets. And
bro,
with
she's not on the
what
panel.
RJ was doing, I do believe RJ could have possibly
just address right to wrong, guys. Don't even address that.
Bro, she's not on the panel.
Because he ran off the.
I just throw it out there. I just peeped the comments. I was like, hold on, that's my name.
I ain't got no respect for no nigga that run off the panel. Talking all that
we Knicks fans, Belize.
Real
we
men
Knicks fans, Belize.
Real players.
We know what time it is.
You don't call no another man a woman. You don't do that. You come back up here and you defend yourself. You answer the questions. You take the bet. When he say, "I bet you 200," you say, "I bet you 1,000." You raise it. You know what I'm saying? On some G shit, you say you're a boss. When he say, "I bet you $200," you say, "I bet you a G." I bet
Nah, he was supposed
you
to.
don't say
I
I
would
bet
have
you
took the
$8.
2. That
You don't
was
say
solid for
$2,
me because
nigga.
I wasn't.
You don't
I
say
was like I
$2,
said, my bet was clear.
8 quarters.
I just wanted if Lonzo
Again,
was
just
playing in the
people. Can
playoffs.
we
I
get?
say he was making out the first round. I stand
We
by
still
that.
got the
Like
link in the chat, right?
nobody
We still
can't
got
tell
the
me
link in
nothing.
the
$2 bet. That's disrespectful to the big baller brand.
Yeah,
Like
he
fact.
the
I can't even
dude,
buy
no,
no
Talking
LeBron
about a
with that.
$2
Like
bet.
it's $2, bro.
But at least he disrespected himself for that one. The man said he was a boss. When you said that shit, he should have said, dog, let's raise it to a stack. Let's raise it to 1,000.
Man, let's stop talking about this man, man. Let's get back to basketball.
That's facts. That's
Yeah,
facts. I
yeah,
can't get it
that's
right to
facts too.
wrong.
Big ball,
Go
big
what's the
backs.
name? You know what
Let's talk
I'm saying?
about basketball, bro. It's not even
You
worth
know,
my energy.
cause
And to anybody else in the comment section
he a phony
who
ass
want to come in this
comedian.
panel and talk, they need to come on this
Yeah, come
panel
on
and
this panel,
talk.
dog. All that chat
Come on
shit
this
I can give you
panel.
no fun. Come up on this panel, dog. And if you want to get on some comedian shit, I have my guys bring you on stage so you can get some money, dog. So you got enough money to cover the back. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Coffee, leave it alone.
They give you some
Like
money.
he said,
And you bet my man.
like he said in the comments, he want to get blocked from the chat because, like he said, he think we spreading narratives.
And that's a
Okay,
broad,
then,
dog.
bro.
That's a dude like that call another man a woman is a broad. He got gay tendencies and he can't wait to be gay. The man in the middle.
Coffee, let's keep going to bat. Let's keep it on basketball. Let's not worry about it. Let's keep it on basketball.
Suck ass nigga, you a sucker ass niggas. And come
Man,
to
let's
Chicago.
keep it on basketball. Let's keep it on basketball.
I come out of Chicago. I come out of New York, and we go to the game together. Sucker.
Coffee, I'm telling you, Coffee. Let's keep it basketball because you're proving this point by giving him the energy. I was trying to tell y'all this earlier. You're proving this point by giving him energy. Let's keep having this great basketball discussion.
No, I just don't like when phony niggas say all that garbage shit, and you know they phony. I knew it was ugly when he said 8 quarters. When he said $2, I knew it was ugly. I said, damn. I wanted to help the brother out and say, dog, I got some money for you. No,
hey, hold on. Wait, Jessica, what's directed to you, Jessica? Because you can come on this panel because nobody's been disrespectful to you. You can come on this panel if you feel like you've been disrespected.
Look. We talking about right to wrong. You ain't got to address that. Let her feel
the topic was about
right to wrong. Let her feel the way she feels. Talk about right to wrong.
I came
He
at
the one calling men. He calling men as women.
And I know her Pelicans is kind of doing right now, so she's just feeling herself.
Man, listen to me, bro. Listen to me, Belize. First of all, she's a Pelicans fan. No disrespect to Pelicans fans. Don't expect, for Pelicans fans, just because y'all doing something recently, bro, come on, man. Y'all kind of got to humble yourself. And for her to say that Lonzo Ball is not a difference, I'm not going to say nothing, but, she's still, Jessica's still kind of, no, because Jessica's still kind of.
It's that sucker. That's that sucker. It ain't her. Let her say what she wants to say. Get at the sucker. He calling man women. So tell a man, come, if you see a woman, come check a woman. You know what I'm saying? All that when you do that type of shit, man, Chicago.
Jessica, Jessica, you don't know what you Jessica. Respectfully, you don't know what you're talking about. Julius Randle last year was an all-star and the most improved player. That makes him a star, Jessica. You don't know what it talks about. You don't know.
No. My kid, don't even ride right to lie. Ride that gay ass nigga. Let her say what she gonna say. That right.
Man, right? Y'all say y'all disrespecting Jessica acting like a woman because she feel offended.
He ran off the panel, dog. He ran off the panel. He called Zoe bus, which he sounds retarded. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna respect him at first, but he called another man a woman. I can't respect no man called another man a woman, and you can't back your shit up.
Hey, Belize, how you feel about this topic, bro? Belize, how you feel about this topic?
I can't.
How y'all feel?
Like that.
How you feel, Belize?
What's the topic? Go ahead, talk to me.
So the topic is because we're still talking about Lonzo Ball, and because it's kind of a Lonzo Ball stream, so I think we should keep it on Lonzo Ball.
That's facts, my crazy.
And to be real with you, I believe that Lonzo Ball is a difference, and he's proven that he's a difference. And to anybody else who don't believe that, it's wrong. So I want you to, because me and you Belize in coffee, we bring up facts. So how come? So let's talk about this. Lonzo Ball was number 1 with the Bulls before he was healthy. When he was healthy, he was the number 1 in the conference.
But look, this is my thing, right? Yeah, he was
averaging
number 1
the
on
best
the Bulls,
defensive
right?
stats.
But my thing with the Bulls, right? Even with him being number 1 on the Bulls, he was still not playing Lonzo basketball.
No, he was being a 3-and-D like he was on the Pelicans.
No. Right. So they didn't give him his full position as like Nico said this all the time. We really want to see Zoe at that ham 90% controlling that ball, 95%.
Exactly. And that's why back to the topic that we were saying, if he came to the Knicks, that would have been his opportunity to get that fully to run the point guard, because the Knicks don't have a point guard to run. So our backup point guard was Derrick Rose, with not signing Kimba at this time. So Rose backing up Lonzo would have been perfect. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying that
still bring that defense.
Like you said,
at this time, DeRozan possibly could have signed to the Knicks as well, because we had the money to sign both. That's the topic, and that's what Magic Johnson said on ESPN, and that's basically what I was standing on.
No, Belize, you 1000%, dog, because they would have let.
Hold on, Coffee. Right the truth. Hold on, Coffee. Right the truth. You got muted because you're being disrespectful, making blasphemous takes.
Look, my question. Like you told me, don't even answer that sissy.
But you just said don't answer, Marquez. Well, why you answer?
Don't answer that sissy. He a sissy, dog. Here, bro. I'm calling him out.
Dex, you know what, Dex? You're right. I'm not going to answer you. We're going to leave it alone.
Like he's like 5 foot tall, and I'm 6'5". Come and see me. We ain't got no more words. Come and see me. I'll come down there, or you come down here. Come and see me.
We're going to leave it alone. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's me getting frustrated.
We got to keep the positive energy, Coffee.
Let's keep the positive energy, Coffee. Right.
Let them do some of that goofy shit. Talk your shit on this old shit, because you be saying some straight facts. Do the facts. Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, she's entitled to feel like if Lonzo wasn't gonna be able to produce that way. I mean, it's neither here nor say, right? Because they didn't take the deal. But to say that he didn't produce, he went on the Bulls and clearly changed the franchise around, and it clearly showed that they're waiting for him now. So it clearly he's a factor, and then it clearly shows that he made Zion an all-star last year. Zion wasn't an all-star the year before. Ingram was, though. And Zion was an all-star last year due to injury. So if you want to bring up LaMelo way, that's the same way Zion got his last year. So let's not do that neither. And all fairness, like I said, LaMelo was top 10 in picks. I mean, votes for top votes.
Talk your shit, Belize. Talk your shit.
He should have been in an all-star. And they was pushing Granlund over him, and I don't understand why. His numbers not as better than LaMelo going into the All-Star break.
And they was pushing Fred VanVleet.
Talk your shit.
Right.
Talk your
Fred
shit.
VanVleet wasn't even drafted.
Come on, talk your shit.
So, you know what I mean? So it was really that's cool. LaMelo was really a rookie of the year last year. So I don't understand how.
And this year Belize, to add on to your point, he's an all-star. But guess what? He's an all-star. But guess what? I bet you $20 people will go on this panel and come on this channel and still say that LaMelo got his problems and LaMelo won't wind up being nothing. It's just how Lonzo got his problems, and Lonzo won't be.
Lonzo problems came from different circumstances. Like, you got to look at Luke Walton saying he wanted De'Aaron Fox over Lonzo. Like, how do you? That's the coach. And then
we all know.
Then he got De'Aaron Fox. And then he got De'Aaron Fox and still got fired.
He got De'Aaron Fox and they fired his ass. They fired his ass at Sacramento. They got fired.
Ah, that's crazy.
He didn't do shit. All that bullshit he did. That proves you that everybody.
You know what?
Coaches, that's
Police. I'm glad you brought that up.
If you go further, Lonzo go to New Orleans. He gets 2 different head coaches. Both of them get fired.
Facts.
That's facts.
So where's the consistency at with Lonzo? With his
consistency
of his growth. So everybody wanted. Every 4 seasons he been in the league, it was
Police Fresh Prince. Exactly. Good take. Also, to go back to the Luke Walton or the Fluke Walton, is that all that raving and ranting he was did about De'Aaron Fox. Did you know during the summer league he did not make not one appearance? The only person that was by his side from that team was Tyrese Halliburton, and that's the person they traded. Right. De'Aaron Fox had nothing to do with Luke Walton.
That's crazy. Why they got rid of him? That motherfucker was cold.
He was representing the team in summer league, not De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
He the one was over there chilling with Davion Mitchell and those guys. You know, De'Aaron Fox was nowhere to be found.
And
That
He
also,
was
motherfucker
over in
cold,
He
man.
was over in Cancun, Greece, or South Beach somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Why Tyrese Halliburton was being the PR man. You know what I mean? The
Right.
ambassador for the Sacramento Kings.
That's facts.
and Dex, to add on to your point earlier, when we had Right the Truth on the Right the Wrong on the panel, he said that Magic wasn't drafting people.
Right the wrong, the goofy dog. He a
Right, but
whole goofy.
no. I
He
say
a
that to
whole
say
goofy.
this because
That
it goes to
motherfucker
my
got no
point,
respect
right?
for dude. No
So
respect for
Dex,
dude, man.
he drafted Dex. He drafted Kyle
That
Kuzma.
motherfucker a whole goofy.
Right
I got
the
no
truth,
respect for no
Kuzma's
motherfucker like that.
averaging 29
You gonna see
points.
me? I'm gonna show him all 6'5", in this Undertaker right here. I'm
Dex,
living that man here rent free. I'm an Undertaker.
Dex,
I'm gonna snap
I
his whole
put that up.
soul.
Flight didn't
All
put that up.
the
I put
shit he
that up.
said in New
So
York.
don't be
It's a
mad
little
at
trick,
Flight.
motherfucker, man. In the
right.
Bronx, oh my God, in the Bronx, dog. Funny ass nigga. That nigga don't get no motherfucking take. Goof ass
Right
sissy. He a sissy. I'm an
right the
Undertaker type
truth.
nigga. He right to wrong,
What's
dog.
up? Right? No.
Right
He's
to
right
lie.
to wrong.
Got the right to lie. Like
Listen,
that.
yeah, this is a lie. Listen, this is why this is up
Oh,
here.
that nigga a
He
woman, man.
said
That nigga
Dex
fraud.
is on the
Sis ass
Ball
nigga.
family bankroll and Coffee get the crumbs. Well,
If
listen,
that's the
I'm
case,
not
we
on
on the
nobody
Ball
bankroll.
family's bankroll.
Oh, we got a lot of
We
money
want
No,
then.
but
that.
honestly,
Hey, look.
listen,
Hey,
I'm not
that's a
on
lot
no
of crumbs.
bankroll. I'm not on
That's a
nobody's
crumbs.
payroll
That's
at
a lot of
all.
crumbs. Because we ran
Right.
Billies and shit. We ran Billies in this motherfucker, dog. So them
Right.
good
Why
crumbs,
can't we
dog.
support? Listen.
Them good
Why
crumbs,
can't we
dog.
just support Lonzo Ball because we like him as
No,
a player
because
and we
he's saying
love the
that
family?
listen, Marquez, this is what he's trying to say. If that's the case, then I'm compromised and none of my takes are objective. They're subjective because I'm under somebody else's
Man, hold up, that's a compliment, though. Fuck that.
tutelage.
Fuck that. That nigga gave you a compliment. Because them crumbs, them niggas billionaires. So I'll keep saying it. You
No,
gonna see,
this is a
when you found
negative
out about me,
connotation though, Coffee. We can flip it if
Coffee,
we
this
want
is
to,
negative
but this is a
content.
when that
negative
motherfucker find
connotation
out, he gonna find out about me.
because
You gonna find out about me. Do your research
in
on me,
truth,
brother.
but
Do
in
your
truth,
research.
I'm
Right
not
the
on
wrong.
nobody's payroll. I'm not on
Right.
nobody's payroll at all. I don't have nothing to do with
Next, we ain't gotta prove nothing to that
The
motherfucker. That
big
Dex,
baller
motherfucker
like
broke.
that.
listen,
Dex,
I
you
just
don't
support.
know, that man
right.
said
Dex support Lonzo Ball because
That man
Lonzo
said
Ball is a
$2.
good player.
You can't even see $2. The motherfucker ain't got $2.
Because we support Lonzo Ball because he's a good
Short nigga.
player. He deserves to be in this league. He's not a bust. People who say he's a bust don't know basketball.
Oh my God!
No, it's not even that. We
Wait
support
Wait a minute,
Lonzo.
Joey. Are you
Cause
serious, Joey?
Lonzo
Hold on one
the
second.
face
Hold on one
of the
second. Hold on one
NBA.
second.
And
I'm gonna make
y'all
this
gotta
about me real quick.
accept that. Second,
Yeah, hold on
the
one second.
title
Hold on,
of
hold on,
Joey,
let Dex
are
talk.
you
is
serious?
about Lonzo.
Hold on, wait, hold
Joey
on.
said I've been hearing that at Right the Truth. Are you saying this is going on these flight streets? That I'm compromised?
Come on.
Oh man, that's so cold.
Dex,
Joey, come on, Joey.
They know you're cold, brother. Them motherfuckers sick.
Well, you know I'm not
Especially right to
compromised.
wrong.
You know we.
You sick.
I mean, you guys is crazy.
You got some shit
Please,
right.
man. This
You got
nigga
some money.
corny.
Dude fucking with $2,
Right.
man. Dude on some internet tongue shit.
Man, I
You
told
can't never call
man,
another man
listen.
some shit if you ain't never seen
No,
nothing.
Joey, I'm telling you out my own mouth. Listen, you're not hearing it from a third party. You hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm telling you, I don't have anything to do with any payroll of no big baller brand or ball family or whatever. I just support.
I tell
You
you
know what I'm
this.
saying?
I tell
I
you this.
support
Big
with my
baller brand
money.
need to come holler at
I don't
me.
get paid for
would
them.
be
look,
gladly to touch the payroll. Like, are you kidding me?
Everybody
That's
in
a
Chicago
compliment
on
to
the
even
baller
be
brand payroll because we
affiliated with
love
them.
them.
Are you
Everybody
kidding
in the
me?
street.
That's a
Every
blessing.
motherfucking street. We love them.
Look at Right the Truth. Right the Truth is just over here trying to recruit somebody to his channel. Look.
Man, get that motherfucker right there.
Listen, Right the Truth. You're being a scumbag right now.
Man. Don't get that nigga no pub, man. Nigga, right
Nah,
to wrong.
he's
Hey,
all
go back.
he's
Let
okay.
him
He's
check
okay.
it out.
Because
I'm
it's not
gonna
true. It's not
tune into
true.
Right
He's
the
okay.
Truth page
true.
tomorrow and
Hey,
see
look,
what he's
look, Right
talking
the Truth.
about, because
Look, you know you can
it's
get
all
all the
cap
pub you want
anyway.
on Flight Sports TV. You already know that, right? You know you
Right.
fam. Even though we don't see eye to eye, we fam because even brothers don't see eye to eye sometimes. And I got 6 of them. And I don't see eye to eye with some of my brothers, and I don't see eye to eye with some of my sisters. But listen, nevertheless, Right the Truth. If you want me to come, hold on, coffee, hold on. If you want me to come on your show, Right the Truth, and explain myself and undress myself, pause, I will.
Pause.
If you really want, do you really want to see my bank account?
No, don't
do you really want to see my deposits?
Don't prove that to that motherfucker, man. Look, I was respecting him at first, right? But the man said another man is a woman. I can't respect no man that called another man a woman that can't back your shit up. That's internet shit. I can't respect
listen, but Coffee, the guy, he does. I mean, he does that. I'm trying to tell you, he does that.
Coffee, this what he do, Coffee.
He don't call. He don't listen. The man called me. What did he call me? A male prostitute or something? He called me some old foolishness.
Well,
he
called
me.
He called you a prison prostitute. That's what he called you.
He called me something. Yeah. He called me something.
Cool.
I don't know.
I'm cool with that. If you want to be a comedian, go get paid for it. But that shit sound corny to me, dog.
But I'm saying though, why is it a bad thing to even be on the payroll?
Hey, right, the truth is,
why is
he's
it a bad thing
spazzing right
to be
now
on the payroll for Big Baller Brand?
My guy's funny for real.
No, but I'm not though. That's the whole thing about it. Yeah, I'm not.
But I'm just saying.
So that's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
For him to say that, right? To me, that's kind of like whack, because it's like,
man, he
that
whack
would be
as
an
fuck.
honor.
Believe he whack as fuck.
I know it will be an honor if it was true.
Look, my man,
but it's not true.
Right.
I operate in truth. I have my own clothing. Exactly. I have my own clothing line.
Exactly.
You feel me? I support LeVar. I support Brother Marcus.
I don't understand the point.
I support Javier.
You know what I mean?
I have them all on the show. Everybody I just named, I had them on the show. That's connected to Big Baller Brand. I don't get no paycheck from him.
When he was on the panel, I said, I respect you, brother. And I left it at that. But at the end of that shit, when you start saying corny shit and call another man a woman and you ain't never saw a motherfucker for real, I can't respect that shit, bro. Come on, man.
But you did say that. You did say that you're gonna give him his room to like hang himself or whatever. So
exactly, I said until you disrespect, I gotta respect that brother. But when he come off the panel,
Coffee, you need to go over to the Right to Truth show. Go to the show and spaz him out. Because I always go over there and spaz him out.
Right. Go ahead.
Me and Vern used to always spaz him out. He don't even invite us anymore.
No, he don't get that much. I can't give no pub like that, man.
He wants y'all to block him, but I mean, it seems like he be doing the blocking on his side.
Real niggas, man. Real guys in the streets, all that type of shit. So I'm gonna respect you until you disrespect yourself. You know what I'm saying? We can get back on some comical shit if you want to be on some comical shit. But when you call another man a woman, dog, you a fraud to me, dog.
Hey, listen, Mark, coffee, chill.
That's like me saying that Hezekiah News. That's like me saying Hezekiah News done put lumps on your head.
This man said
that's a lie. Because that's not true.
I say this.
So why would you make lies about my name? Because that's slander, ain't it? So I can sue you for slander, right? The truth.
Hold up, the Goofy, we can't call him a man, dog. The Goofy was on the panel. Hold up, the Goofy was on the panel, and he was talking okay. He was talking okay. But then,
right? The truth. Can I sue you for slander and libel?
Man, right to wrong. Man,
you saying that Hezekiah Truth has issues and he's putting himself in harm's way. I could take you to court to sue you for libel and slander against my name.
Man, that corny motherfucker ain't even fun. And then you're a winner, cause look. He wouldn't even have that $2 for him. He'd be fucked up on top of that. But we don't have a shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
look, but honestly though, okay, let me put this back in perspective. I don't want Flight. Listen, I don't want Flight to cut the stream. Hear me out now.
Right.
I don't want Flight to cut the stream. So let's get back to the basketball. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm not nowhere compromised. I do not work for Big Baller Brand. Nobody's giving me a check. It's not that I would turn it down, but that's just not the case. So basically, that's just slander on my name.
Man, look, all
back
that bullshit. All I'm saying
is,
let's get back to the real shit.
Video, please come send me a check. I can't wait to work with you on the marketing side. I am degreed up. Let's talk business, Big Baller Brand, wherever you at.
Hey, that's facts, dog. Why people be talking about Big Baller Brand like they ain't shit? That man gonna be a billionaire, man.
I can't wait to work with him. I can't wait.
Now let's get back to basketball for the stream. I want to keep talking about this basketball for Fight Club.
Yeah, if it was true, but it's not true though. I'm not going to say I'm connected to something that I'm not.
It's going to be true soon enough.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
All right, now back to this basketball discussion about Lonzo. Let's get back to this basketball discussion about Lonzo. Let's get back to Lonzo.
So Lonzo should be back when? You think he's gonna be playing against the Hornets? You think he'll be back by the Hornets game?
No. He's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be. Because that's too much of a spectacle. All that bullshit. Because they be on that brother who better than who shit. He ain't got time for that shit.
But I want him to come back during the Hornets so he can shut some of these haters up. Honestly, if you asking my opinion, please, I want him to come back to the Hornets game so he can shut these haters up in this chat.
No, not
I kind of want the same thing, bro. Because not for nothing, I always stand on that. Lonzo
just because LeVar knows me, that doesn't mean I'm connected to Big Baller Brand financially.
Dex, don't get that motherfucker no more pub, man. Fuck them
Yeah,
goofy
no more reading of the chat, man.
Yeah,
Come on, let's just talk
niggas,
between
man.
us men, bro.
If motherfucker can't see you face to face on that internet talk, man, that internet talk ain't shit. Fuck them goofy ass
But
niggas.
I say this, y'all. I say this, y'all, to say this. Lonzo, and I'm gonna try to compare the two. Lonzo Ball and Zion was having that budding relationship like a Penny Hardaway and Shaq. And just let me finish. Right, Belize? Let me finish. Because Penny Hardaway was complementary to Shaq's game because of his dribble moves and the ability to pass to Shaq in the paint and playing defense. That's what Penny Hardaway brought out to Shaq's game. Right, Coffee?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
I could agree to that.
One could argue that
I could agree to
Zion,
that, yeah.
And Zion, Zion is he's very dominant. He's a forward who's dominant like a center. So he can get the rebounds like a center. He can dominate in the paint like the center can. I'm not saying he's dominant like Shaq, but when you're talking about somebody that's dominant in the position, what are you laughing at, Dex?
No. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I'm talking about like we're talking about a dominant position, right?
See, my
Zion's
thing is with
dominant player.
Look, not to cut you off, right? But I do believe the 1-2 punch between them, right? I believed in it, right? I saw it. My thing is that the coach didn't see it. The coach didn't see it, and with the coach didn't see it, it just didn't work. And you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I'm happy it didn't work because I feel like Zion needs to be in his own wave, and I feel like, to be real, Lonzo need to be with his brothers. They need to build a team together. And
I agree.
Everybody else don't matter. Like Zion's a whole nother energy. You know what I'm saying? And he's a whole nother force. And I don't feel like him and Lonzo should be linked. I feel like Lonzo should have been linked with Ingram.
I disagree with that right there, Belize.
And the Randall and the Cool. That was his link. And if not that, it's his brothers. And just he needs to be back with his brothers now.
Belize, I got his brothers first,
Bridges,
right? Right, Belize, I'm with you. I got his brothers first, but if they can get Zion too in that motherfucker, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he got good chemistry with Zion. Like, I would love to see him and his brothers and Zion and JaVale McGee.
Can you imagine? Can y'all imagine?
That sounds nice.
Give me them three, Zion and JaVale McGee. Oh,
Believe. Can you imagine? Imagine this play.
Oh my God.
Lonzo dribbling up the paint, right? Lonzo's dribbling, right? He's dribbling. Next thing you know, Joe sets the screen for Lonzo.
Man,
Lonzo goes in the paint. He does a flashy pass to Melo. Then Melo does a flutter lob to Zion. Crowd goes crazy. That was crazy.
How about this? How about I got one for you?
Go ahead.
I got one for you now, right?
Go ahead, Joe.
What's up?
Zion is signed to Team Jordan.
Right?
Can we get that in Charlotte then? Give up Mal Bridges, give up every clean
Whoa.
Ooh, shit. You know what? They might do that.
That would be insane.
They might do that.
I would actually like that. Zion going to Charlotte with Melo.
Because as nice as Mal Bridges is, I'd rather see Zion with that connection.
He ain't no Zion.
No, he ain't no damn Zion, not period. So instead of them giving them that bread, get them up out of here and get that silverback gorilla up in here.
Because I feel like Jordan at this point, Jordan needs something, right? Because he only got Luka and Zion that's signed to him right now on the young squad. LaMelo's killing him right now with the Puma. He can't do nothing with LaMelo but try to sell his jersey. That's why he don't want to give him number 1. Because if he give him the jersey he want and he go crazy with that,
and rocking the purple Pumas.
Like I said the other night. Look, they missing it. Fuck, I mean, it'd be cool to get the jersey, but fuck that. Do y'all see all the deals that Melo's agent Jermaine Jackson is doing with Melo? I said this the other day, man. This man got a chance to be a billionaire by the fall of 2022. Look at what the DRNX water that sports drinking got out. Look on the
I want to tell you this, Coffee, on the live real quick. I just want to tell you this, right?
because I'm not sure if it was yesterday or the day before, but when you announced that on the live, soon as when I had hung up with you, when I hung up with the live, I literally jumped on the stocks and I tapped in. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm telling you,
I'm
bro, you
tapped
about,
in on them stocks,
you about
bro.
to be a millionaire. You're gonna be a millionaire.
I'm tapped in on the stocks. So
look, that
everybody
shit
else
crazy.
on this panel, I advise y'all to join me.
Believe
I believe in that.
Look, and that shit going
You said
crazy.
stocks?
What it's doing? It's doing
What
crazy.
stocks?
I have stocks.
What stocks? Yeah, what
If
stocks?
anybody
Yeah,
know
I have
what
stocks.
Yeah,
Bro, I know
let me
all
know what
have
the stocks are.
I'm just saying stocks in this right here that my man Coffee put us
DRNX
on to.
sports drink. That's
Yes.
all the Mellows and Jermaine Jackson, 100%. That shit going stupid
All
crazy
right, bet.
now.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up the stocks
But
on
is
that.
it?
I'm gonna
Has
go
it?
get these stocks.
Listen, is it an IPO on it yet, or what? Or is it just
No.
private?
So you can't be an IPO until it go over 80 million or 100 million, and it's closing. It's coming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
So just look out for it.
Right. But see that it's going so rapid. You want to get in right now, right? Because you get in right now, your money goes.
But that's what I'm saying. It might just be private right now. It just might just be private investors.
No.
You it's on Robinhood, respectfully.
No, I think hold up. It might be an app. Hold up. I think so because I was listening to what's the guy name? The little hunky on we talking with Shaquille O'Neal. What's this guy name?
Ernie Johnson?
He was talking. He be sitting behind that desk. But he was talking about investing in it, right? And so it might be an IPO, right? Because it's doing crazy numbers already. And they 100% owners, Jermaine Jackson and Melo.
0.0004.
Did Joey say it's public? He says, Joey, you saying it's public?
I think it is public.
It's public?
I think it is. But
Well, when y'all figure out it's public, let me know. I'm gonna try to invest in that. I want to make sure.
He doesn't know. Oh, he asked a question. He asked.
Right. I want to make sure it's public before I
think it is because look, what's that white dude name to sit behind that desk? I forget this hunky name to sit behind that desk, man. You know, but he put
like George Jefferson.
Right.
Man. Look, we about to get up out of here, man. We had a hell of a night.
All right.
Breaking this story down. Everybody go check out the content. It's Flight Sports, Peace and Love.
Big facts. DRNX water. Get that sports drink.
See y'all the next stream.
Shout out to your video, Flight. I checked your video out. Flight got videos in the
appreciate it. Shout out Marquez.
I like that joint.
Belize.
I like that joint too. So you put it up. That's hot, Flight. That shit hot.
You talking about Ernie Coffee? You talking about Ernie Johnson?
Right. Ernie Johnson.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.